Oh, am I live already? I did not press go live on YouTube. Let me just check this on my phone, see if I am actually live. If you're here right now, give me a little message, let me know that I'm live. Okay. Have to sign back into the Wi-Fi. Ah, someone's here. Hello, Race Lever. How are you? Okay, I guess I am live, so that's good to hear. So I'm severely jet lagged. I can't get any sleep. My hair's a mess, which is why I'm wearing a hat. But I am sporting the vegan colours. So I just thought I'd come on, have a little chat. You're not live. This is a simulation. That's pretty scary. I just thought, I'd come on, have a little chat. I'm in Bangkok right now. I arrived yesterday. And the time now is, what is it, 6:40? Yeah, 6:40 in the morning. And in the past, 5 days, I've got, 5 hours sleep. And that's not an exaggeration. You can probably see in my eyes, these dark bags are not actually from protein deficiency, as you might expect. You're in bang what? Bang whatever you want, mate. It's the 21st century, man. Okay, what am I doing? I'm making a little coffee here. With this, maybe I can give you a little tour around, actually. I think it's just me and you, Race Lever, to be honest. Although, actually, it says I have 2 viewers. Someone's being quiet. Okay, you can see here, this is like my kettle. Need a lot of coffee. Okay, there we go. I have no form of milk, no soy milk, no oat milk, nothing. So it's just black coffee, sadly. Nothing wrong with being black, but a black coffee is bitter. So, I'm gonna have to pop some sugar in there too. Man, I bet this is riveting content, isn't it? I bet you're thinking really, really happy you logged in to check with Reese today. I think clearly you can't go to sleep either. Or maybe you're American. Okay. I'm just gonna post a link to this onto Twitter and that. You want a full tour of Bangkok, mate? I definitely would in any other circumstance, but I'm in quarantine right now. I'm really sorry. I have to stay in this room for 2 weeks. I have a balcony, but they locked it. Okay, give me a moment. I'm just going to promote this around a little bit, just so I don't look like a massive loser. Okay. Where is my link to share? Stream settings, stream URL. Could that be it? Quarantine. Yeah. Well, I knew this before I arrived here. Thailand's been really, really good throughout the pandemic, and that's because they've been so strict. And recently, they started letting in foreigners. But, oh God, I can't think, man. My brain doesn't work. But now it's started to get bad, and the UK just closed as I was on the plane, so I was on one of the final flights to leave the country. I would have told him to bang off. I wish I could, man, because this is costing me a fortune for it's just like a standard hotel room, if I'm being perfectly honest. I can't find the bloody... How do I share this? Ah, the share button. Very clever. Okay. Race Lever, what are you up to? Are you British? And if so, why are you up so late? And why do you retract all of your messages? You know, if you retract your messages, I can just say that you said anything I want. But I won't, because I'm such a lovely guy. Okay. Okay. You know what? Ah, there we go. Oh, you're American. Okay. So, I think if we're like on the east coast of America, yeah, east, we're about 12 hours difference. So that would be like 6:40 in the evening for you. Message reinstated. I'm just going to post this in a few Facebook groups. Oh, we got 3 people watching now. So who is the secret viewer? Reveal yourself. Let us know who you are. And special prize, I'll give you a little tour of my hotel room if you let us know who you are. Okay. Vegans. Oh, vegans of Bangkok. Yeah. Maybe I should post in here. Oh, someone's shouting outside. Okay, come make me look popular. Brilliant. It says 2 now. Now it says 3. Okay, okay. You know what I could be doing is show you what I'm actually doing. What's gonna look better? Probably if I'm in the corner there, right? Yeah. Wow, look at that. That is so professional. Oh my gosh. You'd think I was paying someone. Oh, what about B12 is here? He's in the middle of cooking. Be chatting soon. Hope all is well. Ah, very sweet of you. What about B12? Race lever. Do not click on vegans of Bangkok. It's not what you think. Some vegans like to Bangkok. What about B12? What are you cooking, mate? I'm just posting this around Facebook because I think Facebook is going to be like, people are more active, you know. I never used to use Facebook very much. It was just when I started getting into like making these videos and needing places to promote them, I started using it more. Okay, what is one of the biggest ones here? Vegans. This one, just vegans of the world, basically. Vegan. Yeah, let's just click vegan. Vegan AF. You know what that stands for? I'm not going to say it on this family-friendly channel. There you go. We'll have that vegan as well. I'm going to stick a UK vegan in there as well, just because I want to. UK vegans. There we go. Okay. Come make me look popular. That's what we're going to write. Okay. We're just going to spam that. This is basically how... What's happened there? Come on. This is basically how I promote everything I make. Just spam it everywhere. Okay. There we go. Got to get rid of that link at the end so it looks more profesh. What about B12 has probably written what he's making? And probably thinks I'm being a jerk right now. Totally ignoring him. Alright, let's have a look. Tofu scramble. Ah, sick, man. Spam isn't vegan. Yeah, that's very true, actually. It's like my one exception. If you want to be like practical. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, I'm back to full screen again now. Shall we give you a little taste of what my room looks like? I think that's going to be brilliant. Okay, let's have a look. How am I going to do this? because I've got my microphone plugged in. We'll give it a go. We'll just see what I can do. Okay. So, I have unpacked. Take a look here. You can see I've got my stupid kettle thing and then the microwave. You guys are Americans, you may not realize how important it is to have a kettle. So this is a little bit disappointing for me. I've seen Americans use a microwave to heat up water to make tea, but in my country that would be classed as terrorism, actually. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna unplug my. I don't want to unplug my mic. I'm just gonna carry it around. Okay, I've got this little sitting area, which is pretty sweet. You know, you can imagine how many people can fit in here, but it's just me on my own for 2 weeks. This is my bed. Did a bit of sleeping in that last night. It's pretty cool. Pretty nifty lamp there. I've kept it on for a bit of atmos. Yeah, what have we got here? There's a nice little vanity area. Okay. There's a mirror for you to see yourself. I mean, the list is endless, really. We've got a bit of a wardrobe going on there. Ugh. How am I going to... Okay. Let's have a quick nose at the bathroom. We've got the shower there. Okay, I'm just going to put the mic on the floor. Okay, I just want to show you one very cool thing in here. It's not just a toilet. It's actually this. It's a bum gun. Okay? So you can imagine, do a little poo, squirt your little bum. I was only living in Bangkok the first time I realised just how disgusting Westerners are for just wiping their butts with paper rather than, I don't know, actually like spraying water on it. I mean, we don't even use soap. I don't know any country that uses soap. Maybe the fancy Japanese toilets. Okay, my breakfast should be arriving any minute, so I just check. Nobody is allowed in my room, so they have to stick it on like a little table. So just see if that's there. My breakfast is not there, guys, but I am absolutely starved. I wasn't able to go to any shops or anything, so just relying on the hotel right now. My girlfriend lives in Bangkok. She's going to be delivering some stuff later. We're not allowed to see each other. The staff have to deliver it, which is lovely. Okay. We've got some emails going on to do with this video, I think. Oh, you're live on YouTube. That's good. That's really helpful information. Thank you. I didn't know. So, yeah, I wasn't really sure what we're going to do today. I just, so bored. And I thought, what do I enjoy more than anything? Talking to you guys. So I thought, come on, have a little chat. Why not? Why don't we... I'm going to find some really interesting content now. Just you wait. It's just some tired Welsh guy mumbling through his words, trying to make something coherent. Oh yeah, I know what we're gonna do. All right. I'm not usually this delirious, guys. I promise. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna stick me in the corner there. This is more important, okay? So just stick me there. Look at that, that's legit, man. We're gonna play some Peter kids games, okay? And then I'm gonna use my phone to monitor the comments. I think that's the best thing we can do, really. I don't know if you guys saw my latest video. Meat Eaters, vegan compares meat eaters to serial killers. Got a picture of Jeffrey Dahmer on there. Meat eaters as bad as Jeffrey Dahmer. And I got so much hate on there, on Facebook and on Reddit, from people who didn't actually watch the video. They were just so offended by, judging the book by its cover kind of thing, which I understand. But it came from vegans as well, which is a bit strange. Like, I understand it's an extreme example. Most people are not going to accept that. even though like the actions are the same. People still have this sort of idea that people are worth more than animals, and I get it. Like, you look out for your species, and that is probably some kind of innate thing. But yeah, like, loads of hate from vegans, fellow vegans, about this video. It was amazing. And what I found was a lot of them didn't actually watch the video. So also what I found was nobody wanted to upvote the video on Reddit, so it didn't get shared around very much. So if you're looking to make a video with this kind of jarring title and thing, you know, maybe put something that's going to be upvoted. It still did all right, you know, it's still like 300 odd views, so it's still like pretty good. I'm really trying to find this video. Coughing is bad, especially because I'm in quarantine. Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep flipping back and forth. Okay, what have we got here? Animal Liberation is here. What projects are you working on? Brilliant, I'd love to show you. Okay, I think it's just here. It's literally just a picture so far. This is the next video I'm working on, Vegan for the Boners. And I want to talk about how a plant-based diet affects your sexual health. So a lot of us have watched the Game Changers. You might have seen, I should get a better view of that. A lot of us have watched the Game Changers, and there's sort of a little experiment in there where they have these athletes have these burritos, I think it was, and they had like a plant-based burrito, they had a meaty burrito, and something else. And then they had these little things they put on their penises to measure their growth and how many erections and how hard the erections were and stuff overnight. And then the next day they gave everyone a plant-based burrito and did the same experiment, and everyone had larger, harder, longer-lasting erections. So I just want to look into that. I've heard a few people say that sex with vegans, or at least people who have fewer animal products, is nicer. And you know, this is like a fact that I really want to be true, because I think like it's such a good cause. Because you know, like there's this thing about eating meat being manly, but if eating meat makes you impotent, or just means like you can't sustain an erection very well, then that's not very manly. You know, if we're going down this toxic masculinity route. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for asking. I'm sure that'll be an informative and hilarious video. Thank you. I'm trying to find my my style, really, because like I like to make comedy content, but everything I've made so far, I think mostly is just like pure informative. So I wouldn't mind like having informative with comedy elements. So I'm just working on that a little bit. So I thought, you know, I'll go for this one. This lends itself to comedy a lot and information. So I'm just still finding my feet, really. Okay. Race lever. So being trapped in a room for days, weeks without family and friends is a health move in some people's delusions. Okay, I think you're probably like, what's the word? I haven't got big words. I can't use big words right now because my brain doesn't work. But we're talking about, I can't, man. You're not 100% convinced, is what I'm trying to say, by the whole COVID thing, maybe. Paula Dean's butt butter. Yo! It's nice to see you, Paula Dean. Just for the couple of you who've just shown up, like I am tired. I was just saying I've had about 5 hours sleep in about 5 days. Super jet lagged. It's midnight in the UK. It's like 7 a.m. here. I've had about an hour's sleep last night. Race Levi, I saw some of it. Yeah, cool. I'm not expecting everyone to watch all of it. It's just a conversation, really. So I understand, like, you've probably had this conversation yourself. Paula Dean, that was a good video. Thank you so much. I'm sure that'd be, yeah. Race Lever. After watching Game Changers, I immediately had the front of all my underwear embroidered with the words Game Changer. Brilliant. Yeah, Paula Dean. Eating meat makes wimpy weenies. I can't manage to get onto the live stream on my phone for some reason. I really want to be able to monitor these comments without having to like switch back. So if anyone has a suggestion for how I can do that, I'd really appreciate it. We're just going to play some of these games, really. So what have we got? animal-friendly apps and games here. We've got Kitten Squad, Paintball Hero, Butcher Goes Vegan. Okay. What else we got? Turkey Lurkey, Master of Disguise. Explore Peter's Minecraft Island. That's cool. I don't have Minecraft on my computer though. Seals Hero, Pokemon. I've played this before. I was a member of Peter 2, which is like the teenage one when I was, well, about 10 years ago. I know Peter's quite controversial, which we won't really get into, but just like a quick thing, I know they get a lot of hate for euthanizing animals or killing animals, or however you want to put it. But what I've read is the reason is that no-kill shelters send their animals that they want to kill to Peter. So technically their company hasn't killed any animals. And I guess these are animals that do need to be euthanized, I guess. I don't know. I thought about making a video about it and actually looking into it. This is something when I make videos, especially that protein one I made, is I'm taking a topic I don't know much about, I'm exploring it, I'm learning about it, and then I'm making a video. And then afterwards, I'm much more knowledgeable when it comes up in conversation. Okay. Have a second device there. I've just got my phone. Yeah, it's just my laptop on my phone. What about B12? I didn't know how to have that Jeffrey Dahmer convo until I watched your video. So it sounds like it's crossed your mind as well. But you just weren't sure how to get into it, I guess. Yeah, like people, when you're one-on-one and face-to-face, not just anonymous comments, I find people are more respectful, especially if they're strangers. I don't know if this is just me, but you speak to your family and your friends, and then, for me anyway, my emotions get in the way, and my family and friends' emotions get in the way, and then suddenly we're falling out, and nobody's listening to anyone. I think it's because it hurts a lot when it's someone you love, who is defending eating animals, something like you care a lot about. Okay, put in your votes for the game we should play. Okay, we got Kitten Squad, Paintball Hero, Butcher Goes Vegan, Seals Hero, Turkey Lurkey, or Pokemon, or Super Chick Sisters. Okay, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to write the name of the game you want to play. Race Lever, no kill shelter sends their animals to be killed is an oxymoron. Yeah, absolutely. Watch stream on phone too so you can read the comments. I was trying that, but it doesn't seem to be working. Like, I can show you. This is YouTube Studio. And it's just, I click live. It's just got my old live video. Yeah, bear with me. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. If I go through the YouTube app instead, what have we got? The only other thing I can think to do, maybe if I go through the internet and not be signed in. So if I use like a guest mode. Yeah. YouTube.com. Okay. Peace with Reese. Aha. Okay, now we got Vegan and Chill. Thanks for liking the stream, lads. Very kind of you. And where are the comments? I've got it, but I haven't got the comments. Okay. Brilliant. Oh, 8 watching now. That's fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. 8 viewers and only 5 likes, though. Okay, well, I've got it, but I haven't got the comments. But we got very close, guys. You're just going to have to put up with it, I think. We've got 1 vote, and it's for Pokemon. So that's what we're going to play. Pokemon Black and Blue. Pokemon Red, White, and Blue. Okay. I think this is the first one, so maybe we'll play the first one, and if we really enjoy it, we'll play the second one. Maybe if I pop in my headphones. No! It's a Flash game, guys. Oh, no. Small possibility it's going to work. Oh, it worked. That's brilliant. Oh, we got an absolute banger going on. Aha. Okay. That's very loud for me. Okay. Just let me know if you can hear the game as well as me. If it sounds okay to you, then we'll get going. Well, I'll get started, but I'll check back. We've got treasure. What's that? You haven't unlocked... Ah, you unlocked treasure in the game. That's cool. Okay, let's zoom in a lot. A little bit less. Maybe I should do this like Professor Oak. As battling Pokemon grew in popularity, generations of children were growing up believing that Pokemon exist for no other reasons than to be used and abused by humans. Children learned about dominance instead of compassion. While Pokemon faced the worst abuses, children also started bullying each other. Until one Pokemon decided he'd had enough. Okay, let's just get some feedback on that sound. Game noise is gone. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see the problem here. It sounds like you can hear it through. Sorry, guys. We'll try that one. Ah, there we go. And I'll just move that down a bit. And then test, test, test. It looks like a good level. Let me know what you think. Practice, my friend. Thank you, Summer in December. Nice to see you as well. I haven't seen you around here before. Paula Dean says, why is your Professor Oak so spot on? Because I've played a lot of Pokemon Snap in my time. Okay. I'm just going to assume the sound's okay for now. I'll check back in a moment. Ooh, okay. We're up against Cheron. You've escaped from your trainer. Get ready to fight. Okay, so just fight like a regular Pokemon game. It's good now. Okay, thank you, Pauladine. Okay, what will Pikachu do? We're gonna have to fight, aren't we? Quick attack, group hug. I'm not gonna go for a group hug. Look at this guy. He's gonna batter me. Bit of Thundershock, I think. Pikachu zapped Cheron with a lightning bolt. Okay, that's good. Oh, man. Oh, wow, okay. Go for a quick attack. Pikachu snuck in stealthily and injured Cheron. Discipline again. I would say who hits animals with a bat, but, you know, I've seen a lot worse. Yeah, go on then. Let's do a pizza thing. Group hug. Pikachu smothered Cheron with a loving embrace. Cheron's defense fell. Okay, that's good. Discipline again, though. Not so good. You know what? This guy can't even blame like his cognitive dissonance. He can't blame the society he grew up in. He's literally hitting a rat with a bat. So I think he deserves to get a proper electric shock for that. Okay. Discipline again. This is not looking good, guys. Right, let's finish this. Aha! Pikachu. Pikachu says, apparently, Pokemon are not yours to abuse, Cheron. We exist for our own reasons. Cheron, but you're just a Pokemon. This is what you were bred to do. Yeah, if he wasn't bred for it, he wouldn't even be alive, so what's the problem? Oh, come on, even you know what a weak argument that is. Pikachu is woke, man. Well, my other Pokemon doesn't want freedom. She's a well-behaved Pokemon. She likes to fight and remain caged up in a Pokeball all the time. She doesn't even complain when I don't have time to walk her. This is what makes her happy after all. Pikachu says, if you believe that, give her the choice. Fine. Tepig? Oh, Tepig joined the party. What? But I'm the one who feeds you. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I own you. Cheron fainted. Okay, we can give Tepig a new name. So that's up to you guys. What would you like to name our new friend Tepig? And also, what do you think about this kind of game? Is it cringy Is it spot on? Is it effective? Okay, what's going on in here? Nothing in the chat just yet. Okay, just going to take away a few letters, get us ready, save a little bit of time. Have a little sip of my coffee. A little check on my phone, and then we'll go back to the comments. Oh, nothing yet. We gotta put in a name, guys. Give me something like funny or memey or just really like cute. Totally up to you. Dingo. Okay, first one. Dingo. Submit. Let's get going, Pikachu. I haven't had a good walk in a long time. Oh, there's Professor Joy. Nurse Joy. I can't remember what she sounds like. I think it's like extremely stereotypically girly. So we'll have a quick go at this. I heard what you said to Charon. I want to help you. As a nurse, I've seen how mistreated and exploited Pokemon are. Like all thinking and feeling beings, Pokemon must surely suffer terribly when they are cut up in experiments or forced to fight. I can no longer look into the eyes of the Pokemon brought to me to be patched up, because when I do, all I see is their suffering, and I imagine the strength of their desire to be free from human exploitation. I'm going to cancel their voice now, because I'm making myself cringe. I didn't know any human spared or fought for our feelings and experiences. There are some of us who do, but if we work together, there can be more. I'm going to take these off, because I'm conscious I'm in a hotel and I might be waking people up. But I'll let you listen to the music. Here's a treasure chest I think you should have. I think if you can share what's in here with all of Unova, people will begin to understand that Pokemon exist for their own reasons. I'll go off and recruit more people to help you. Good luck. Let's see what's in the chest. But before we do that, guys, let's check out the comments. Nage says, I don't know how effective games like this are, but hopefully they bring attention to the issues. I think that's it, yeah. Like, maybe it just starts a little conversation. Obviously, this is aimed at teenagers. Maybe like 12 to 16-year-olds, I would guess. And they're going to be, like, for me anyway, I think teenagers are, like, the best people. They're, like, the smartest people in a way, because they're so open-minded. They are willing to question the ways they're brought up. They question authority. And it's something we lose when we get older. We get stuck in our ways. So it's good, like, I feel like it's not pushing it down your throat kind of thing. It's just a game. I think it is cringy in parts, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, like that guy saying they're bred for this purpose and things like that. This is stuff you hear when you talk to meat eaters who are defending meat eating. Anyway, let's see what's in that chest. Ignore or open. Obviously we're going to open it. A video was inside. Oh no, what is it? Okay, something that's going to ruin my day probably. Should we have a little look? Okay. Let's pop the headphones back on. Let's watch this video. Oh, cute. Ooh. Was this Bon Jovi? I wonder if we're going to get some macerator footage in this. Oh no, they're all becoming egg-laying chickens too. Maybe broiler chickens. These are actually better conditions than what I've seen. They're not having to walk around on their own poop, they're not dying of illnesses. But they are sad, they got that spot on. You hear that weird sound? Like somebody talking. I don't know who's talking in the background, but that's giving me really freaky vibes. Okay, well, anyway, that was the bonus video. That's what we unlocked. I thought it was pretty good. Like it was showing what goes on, you know, in kind of a child-friendly sort of way. I thought when we see like the PETA sanctuary, that's when I can imagine a lot of people saying, "Oh, okay, it's PETA propaganda." You didn't. I think like there was no need for that happy ending. Like really, just show what happens. That 99% of the time is quite a sad ending. I saw a really cool video not long ago. It was by, it might just be called The Vegan Activist, actually. Huge YouTuber. He made a video if humans were farmed for their milk instead of cows. Really good, really dark, like definitely like an 18 plus. But it follows, I think it's a pair of women who escape and end up killing the farmer, if I'm not mistaken. Which was really cool, really well done, and a really cool story. And it brought to light many issues, you know, taking the speciesism aspect away. But like giving that happy ending, I don't know why we give the happy ending. I think we need to let people feel the emotions of how sad it is. I may be making no sense, guys. My brain isn't working very well. Oh no, I'm sorry, guys. It's all kicking off in the chat now. I can see Vegan Gaze is here. If anyone's able to help me, it's you. I want to be able to see my comments without coming onto this screen. I've got my phone. I've got the video, but it's not showing me the comments. So just, I think if anyone here can help, it's you. Okay. What we got here? I don't know how... Okay. Race Lever, why aren't you just reading the comments on your phone and playing your video? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, man. Or woman. Try running a professional show here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've got it on my... Well, what's happened there? Yeah, I've got it there. You can see there's some like annoying kid there, you know. But for some reason I can't see the comments. Maybe I need to log in. Oh, Kirsten Mama has just subscribed. Thank you very much. What are you streaming via? OBS. Maybe if I sign in, but to a different account. That would make sense, right? Okay, let's try it. Switch accounts. Not many of you know this. I have two other accounts. A Piece of Reese and Get Lost. A Piece of Reese is like comedy channel. Get Lost is travel. But it's not updated very much. Why don't you either pop out live chat? Oh, that's a good idea. I have actually managed to get it on my phone now, though. But pop-out chat might be even better. I'll keep my eye on the phone for some information. Let's address some of these comments that I've been totally ignoring. We can't see what you're watching. No. Oh my gosh. That must have been really boring for you. It was just a little cartoon showing these chicks being taken away from their mothers and grown into like not live chickens, you know, like fully grown chickens and then killed. And then the cycle continues, except this one chicken escapes. Oh, I think that's my breakfast arriving. And this one chicken escapes. He goes to like a PETA sanctuary. Yeah, my bad, guys. Never trust a nooch hater. Jeremy Warren. I see Vegan Gays have gotten to you. Gonna unsub. Yeah, alright. This would never happen on an American Vegans channel. Alright, well... Oh, wow, it's just a lot of hate. Oh, my God. Okay, this nooch hater shaking my head. Like just to unlike. How dare he? Vegan Cat. Oh, I haven't seen you before, Vegan Cat. Nice to meet you. Why much you hate nooch? I'm having it in my pasta tonight. It's minging, man. Nooch is filthy. It's honestly like fish food. I don't know how people are eating it. Only Euro vegans run a sloppy show like this. Ibrahim. Oh, loads of people are showing up. Oh, that's very sweet, guys. This is like a last minute idea I had just because I can't sleep. Anti-Noochist. Great song, by the way. Pro Nooch. What is this game? Yeah, it's we're playing Peter's Pokemon parody. No peace with Reese. Oh, Pro Nooch. Oh, this is all like crap, isn't it? Honestly. Is he really asking us questions when he's not even reading the chat? So rude. So rude. I explained the problem. Okay. Is he not reading the chat? What did we unlock? Couldn't see anything. Okay. All right. Go back to the bottom. Either crop out the screen capture so that you can see a popped out chat, or pop out the chat manually via... Yeah, I think I understand. I'm just going to do it on my phone. I think I'll use this information for next time, though, definitely. So I really appreciate that, Vegan Gaze. Even though I absolutely hate you down to my core, that was really useful. Thank you. When I do my next stream. Didn't see Dingo in action. Don't worry. Dingo's back. Yeah, play it on your channel. Why not? Pikachu says, hold on one moment. I'm going to check if my breakfast's arrived. Just entertain yourselves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got breakfast. Oh yeah. Should we see what we got? Okay, let's hide the video. Let's take this back into full screen. This is where the real action's coming in, lads. Oh my gosh. Vegan Gaze, I hate you further than my core. What is that? How'd you get further than your core? I am a hungry boy, honestly. I've been starving all night long. What's that? Oh, lychee and grape juice. That sounds legit. Oh my gosh. It's got some plastic forks. Some chili, some sugar. Okay, let's see what the main thing is now. Let's see it. Whoa, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I can't even open it, lads. Can we get that Zelda music in? Where the fuck are you and why? I'm in Bangkok. I arrived yesterday. I'm in quarantine. Can you send me the link to it when you have the chance? Yeah, I will do. Maybe just send me a tweet just in case I forget. Bet that juice has water. I think it probably does, actually. Ooh, okay. It's not very breakfasty, but it looks legit. This is tofu. Got some noodles here. I've told them I don't eat egg, so I know that these are wheat noodles. Oh, it looks good. Let's just have a little bite of that tofu. You know what? I've never had better tofu than Asia. Bangkok has got banging tofu, but China is the king. I love tofu so much, guys. I just wish I could cook it. This is like a mukbang now, isn't it? Ooh, what do you think of that, guys? Pickled chili. Should I put some pickled chili on it? What's your verdict? If you say I should have it, I'll have it. Vegan Gaze retracts her comment. Yes, tofu! Somewhere in December. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's have a bit of this juice, man, because I'm excited. Lychee and grape. Oh. That's good. Oh my gosh. We've got these fruits in Southeast Asia called rambutan. It's a bit like a hairy lychee, like a spiky lychee. So good. The cool thing about moving to this part of the world is like all of these luxury exotic fruits are like the cheap fruits. Like you can't really grow apples here. I think you got a Pauladine, yeah. Race lever. Maybe I am trusting, but like full transparency, I've spent a ton of money on this room. This is like the cheapest room I could get for quarantine. They're absolutely rinsing you to come here. It was 750 quid for this room for 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. So I think like my requests are gonna take quite seriously, and also like egg and milk they're allergens, you know. Okay, I've put that stuff on. It better be nice now. Nah, but where are you and why though? What the fuck? I'm in Bangkok in a hotel room. I've given a little tour around, but maybe I'll give you another one. This is my room. Slept there last night. Pretty cool. Okay, I'll just have a couple bites, then we'll get back to the game, shall we? Here's a little trick. Left hand spoon, right hand fork. Your fork is a knife and your spoon is a fork, okay? That's how you eat here. Why are you in Bangkok? Good question. I used to live in Bangkok. I lived here for 1 year, and then I moved back to the UK to do my masters. I'm an English teacher, which I think I've never actually mentioned. I went back to the UK. I went to Manchester to do my masters in teaching English and linguistics, and now I've come back. I was trying to come back in March. I started dating a girl who I knew from my work. Okay, she's actually an old student of mine, but I teach adults. She's actually older than me. And she's Chinese. I started learning Chinese with my masters, so I started talking to her again. And then eventually things got serious, so I thought, okay, I'll come over in March. And I've been trying to come over here since March. It's been, how long is that, like 10 months? Our first date was Valentine's Day 2020. I'm going to see her on the 20th of July. 20th of January. That's like 11 months since the first date. I haven't even held hands with a girl, but we've been going out for nearly a year. Why are you in Bangkok? You're teasing us. You slept on the bed and not the ceiling? Yeah, well, I've got nothing to say to that. But the red wall, though, yeah, that's actually pig's blood. It was really white when I got here. I was like, I can't put up with a white wall, so I just kill an animal and rub it in. I never travel without my vegan lab kit. Those noodles would have already been diagnosed. Okay, there's not being trusting, and then there's being like really paranoid. Okay, we got some green veggies here. Looks like maybe spinach. I think it is. Maybe bok choy. If you ate nooch, you'd be able to transform your hand into a knife. That's very true. Let me show you something I've got, actually. I brought this from the UK. And I think, even though you hate me to my core for not liking nooch, you're going to love me in a moment for what I do like. Oh, my girlfriend's woken up. She's messaged me. Hopefully she'll see I'm on a live stream. I'm alone because of quarantine is the perfect cover story too. Absolutely. Okay, what we got here? Aha, there we go. Kala namak, also known as black salt. It gives your food an eggy twist. It's just salt. It's just got like sulfur in it, I guess. Really eggy. Maybe I'll put some on this actually. Is it Robert Downey Jr. I mean? Yeah. Legit, honestly, make your tofu scramble, chuck a bit of that in. Or, who was it? Oh no. I'm gonna hate myself for not remembering her name. It might be I'm Easy Vegan. Unless I'm getting two YouTubers mixed up, forgive me if I did. I'm Easy Vegan made scrambled egg using chickpea flour, plant milk, and kala namak. So this is what I'm trying to do. I tried to make my own chickpea flour. I broke a blender, so it's quite hard. I knew this story was BS when he said I started dating a girl. Yeah. Those veggies aren't vegan, I bet. Yeah, defo. Pulled from the stomach of an animal. Oh, it's volcanic salt, is it? That's cool as well. It's not only vegan. It's not only egg-like. It's gangster. It's metal. I hate myself, Reese. Yeah, pretty much on the daily, mate. Does it make your toots smell eggy? Good question. Maybe that could be like my next video, actually. I'll do a little experiment for you if you like. Just thinking of the logistics of that. You could like... I don't know how disgusting I want to get on here, but why not? I'm just going to blame my sleep deprivation. Like one day with no kala namak, you can just fart into a jar. And then the next few days you're eating kala namak and then you fart into another jar. And you take it around and you have people smell. That's minging, man. All right, I'm going to retract that. Jesus. This is why we need gatekeeping vegans, because there are vegans who are tooting. Real vegans don't toot. Okay, I'm going to stop playing with this and actually eat it. That's good. That was a good check, guys. The pickled, what was it? Pickled chili. Oh my gosh. That's good. Wait, have I ignored someone's question? This is gross but interesting. It is. Okay. Just reply to my girlfriend so she knows I'm not a loser. She doesn't know I'm a loser yet, guys. So. Okay. Yeah, so also we got this sugar and chili. I don't know about putting that on. It's quite, from my experience, it's quite a Thai thing to do, to put like sweet, salty, sour, everything into one dish. I'm not about that life, I've got to be honest with you. Anyway, you're here for Pokemon, not for me. Let's give it another go. There you go, I've changed it up a bit as well. I'm just going to be there, just sneakily. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's get back into it. Why did I turn my phone off? Am I stupid? That's where all the comments are. Bro, you ignored about 90% of all questions. I addressed them, did I? Vegan gay, she hasn't worked out you're a loser yet. I know, it's amazing. There's a very slight language barrier, so that's got to be the reason. She has very good English, but it's just that little bit extra, I think, is where you discover I'm a loser. Okay, should we get back into it? Oh yeah, can I ask something OBS related? Absolutely, you can. There's a 20-second delay, so I'll keep playing and then I'll reply. Pikachu, if we can get this to global terminal, we can share it with all of Unova. Let's do it. Uh-oh, who's this? Okay, if you hold Alt and drag over the scene layer, such as the screen capture for the game, does it crop it? Ooh, let's try. Oh, if I do that, maybe, is it? What? Yeah, it does. That's sick. Let's make this a little bit more professional then. Hide my disgusting face. Why don't we do that? Oh, that's sick. Thanks so much. Maybe you're not so bad after all, vegan gays. There we go. Look at that. Now I'm like a proper gamer, man. We'll just make that a little smaller. Look at that. That's legit. Okay, Professor Juniper has appeared. You never answered when Summer asked you what your credit card is. It's got the number 3 in there, but I don't know. Maybe if you stick around, I'll give you a bit extra. Paula Dean says I'm professional now. Jeremy Warren says I've been answering questions very well. I agree with you, Jeremy. Thank you. People should hire me, to be honest. Vegan gays. If you want to hire Vegan gays, she's actually, I think she's a very good editor. And if I'm not mistaken, Vegan gays, you do hire yourself out for that, right? She's actually legit. If you've seen her videos, you know she's good. Okay. I heard about what you did to Charon. You Pokemon are up to no good, and I've come to stop you. Professor Juniper, how can you do this? As a scientist who studied Pokemon, you should know better than anyone else. Okay, so I think each one is representing something. So the first guy, he was like dogfighting, that kind of thing. This one is animal experiments for science or cosmetics or whatever. cool. Yep, Vegan Gaze is happy to hire herself out. So, for editing. Presumably. Okay. This strong evidence Pokemon feel pain just as humans do. I don't know why people need evidence that animals feel pain. Like, why isn't the default assumption that they do? And then you should prove that they don't. It's a lot less damaging to do it that way. Professor Juniper, it's not about what Pokemon feel. Humans are more important. Let's end this right now. Okay. Do you want to fight with Pikachu? Or go to Pokemon and use the other guy, whose name I've already forgotten. Okay, Vegan Gaze is just clarifying this for editing. And vegan gatekeeping, she's very good at that, I can tell you that. And for B12 injections. Does anyone get a B12 injection? I just have like a daily multivitamin thing that has it in. Let me know if you find it disgusting that I'm eating on stream, because I can't watch that stuff, personally. Oh, I used Quick Attack. Cancel rice. I have the spray. Spray? You spray it in your mouth or what? I don't know about the spray. Summer in December takes her pills, or his pills, I'm not sure, and take my pills. I'm happy all the time. This is something like, as an English teacher, I can say I hate about the English language, that we have these gendered third person pronouns, like he, she. And then you even run into problems with like it, with animals and stuff. And like other languages, like in Chinese, it's just ta, is he, she, and it. So you never run into these problems. Sprays work far better for absorption. Oh, right. I'll have a look at that. Race Lever, look, you've used your white male privilege to scare her into saying it's just for editing, you bully. Vitamin D spray as well. There's a big part of this... There's a big part of this supplementation world I'm not aware of. My girlfriend's watching. Everyone say hello. Her name is Zurong. So you can all try to spell that. Say hello, Zurong, in the chat. Let's see if anyone manages to spell it correctly. 12 people watching now. Oh my gosh. This has got to be the most popular live stream of all time. Vegan Gaze's B12 sprays apricot flavoured. That's insane. That sounds cool, actually. I want it. Well, a few interesting spellings now. Zorong, if you're watching, why don't you write how you actually spell your name in the chat? Hello, insert proper spelling here. Vegan Mujita is on it, man. Yeah, let me know if you have a problem with me eating on the stream, because actually I can't watch people doing that. It disgusts me. But I don't mind doing it if nobody cares. Hello, pretend girlfriends are wrong. There's no actual proof that really exists. Brilliant. I just want to add, if anyone's wondering about the hat, I have ridiculous hair. You can see, this is my hair at the moment. I don't even have wax. So, that's why. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Hey, there she is. There you go. It's just proof I have a girlfriend. I'm not a loser. You're not a loser if you're single. You're just a loser if you lie about having a girlfriend. Yeah, the first one got it right. Paula Dean's butt butter got it right. Just looks like normal hair. Maybe I'm just like vain then. I don't know. Okay. You're not a loser, Vegan Gaze. Although, your name can be misleading. If you don't read it, you're just told it. Vegan Gaze sounds like a vegan couple who are gay. It could be like a cool second channel for you one day, you know. Second fake girlfriend account, real girlfriend proof. Yeah, you notice I haven't played the game in a little while. Maybe I'm doing something else. This is proof that Zarang exists. Doesn't mean they're your girlfriend. We literally saw you type that. Brilliant, guys. Whoa, 14 people watching. Ah, this is a very nice community, isn't it? I love the vegan community. Everyone is just so supportive and lovely. Well, that's part of the intention behind my name. Oh. Okay. That makes sense then. Your nickname for her should be Zoo Wrong. Her nickname is like Wrong. So sometimes I like to tell her that she's wrong, but I'm right. Okay, let's... Dingo was the name. Let's send in Dingo and see what Dingo can do. Perfume Pulse. I don't know why we, like, test cosmetics on animals. Like, medication, right, I don't like it, but I can see an argument at least. Even whether I agree with it or not is irrelevant. I can see there is an argument. But, like, a perfume or a lipstick or something, like, get a grip. I wonder why we don't, like, grow cultured human muscles and tissues and stuff and test on that. 'Cause that's a lot closer than, like, testing on a rat or a pig or... a monkey's quite close, isn't it? But a mouse. Like, how is that... I don't know. It's like we live in the 21st century. It's like we can do a lot more. Oh, look at this attack. Shame. This is my favourite vegan attack. Oh, I missed. We'll try again. Is it wrong pro nooch or is she also wrong? I don't know if she's tried nooch, you know. Like I say, we've been long distance. We're only getting to meet in person in about 2 weeks, even though we've been going out for nearly a year. Oh, no, we do know each other anyway, but since dating. And I was vegetarian when we met as well, you know, so I was just on the real cheese. The real pus-filled bovine lactate. Okay. The real question. We do peace with Reese, however, animals are cheaper. I guess that makes sense. Honestly, growing tissue has taken a long time. Scientists are funded based upon Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know. You can see the world slowly changing, so you've got to try to stay optimistic, haven't you? Okay, let's try to shame her again. Shaming with a megaphone. You put pigs in gas chambers. She learned some hard truths and her defense fell. She uses dissection. Oh my gosh. Vegan Mujita. Meeting in person, don't you know? That's not allowed in the UK right now. I'm not in the UK, actually. You missed the first part of the stream. I'm in Thailand. I arrived yesterday. Animal Free Research UK is the place to look for alternative research. That's good information, thank you. I bet they would have a directory or something, right? I notice a lot of products say vegan or cruelty-free and stuff. It's like a marketing tactic, I guess. But I think like every cosmetic, you can probably use an animal-free version. Let's go for Ember this time. Loopholes, yeah. Oh, wow. Did you see how badass that Ember was? Oh my gosh. She's still spraying her perfume on me like she owns the place. Like walking through a mall. Okay. I get a lot of dissections ahead of me in my degree. Oh no. Ah, that sucks. I suppose I don't know how much like authority you have over how it would be done, but possibly you could get some roadkill. That's like a vegan loophole I've seen, where it's like a way to still consume animals without killing animals. It's still disgusting and disrespectful, but morally wrong. You know, I haven't really got a problem with people eating roadkill that much. So I don't know what you can do there. Obviously speak to your tutors. Hopefully it's not just you. At least some people are vegetarian. So there's going to be a few people. Similar requests. Is that woman trying to skin a rodent? In the video? This is the issue with some professions. Pretty sure tattoo artists. Tattoo artists have to practice on pig flesh. That really sucks. Okay, Juniper's dead. Pokemon are not yours to experiment on, Professor Juniper. We exist for our own reasons. Release our friend. Maybe you're right. I can see now how strongly you believe. I didn't think that Pokemon had strong desires. I need to think it over. I thought Pokemon and animals were just items. But in the meantime, I agree it'd be best if you took my Pokemon. See, so even though like she was basically just stabbing a pig right now, like literally less than a minute ago, she's seen the error of her ways. There's hope for everyone. Either that, or they can sometimes get out of it with oranges. So maybe it's like a about skill rather than yeah, I guess it wouldn't be about like testing needles or ink or anything. I guess pig flesh is closest to human flesh though, isn't it? Just practice on human flesh. Yeah. You might even find people willing to do it. Paula Dean's off. Good night. Thank you for stopping by, Paula Dean's Butt Butter. Okay, we've got a Snivy on our team, guys. What would you like to name them? Reginald. Yeah, right. For me, it's about anatomy and physiology. Okay, I understand. I think university's a different level, isn't it? But at least in high school, I know a lot of people are using like virtual dissections now. I don't know if that's a thing that happens at such a high level. Okay, so you're saying Diglett's mouth is a... Oh, okay. Just a bit of a meme. Oh, a treasure chest. Hope it doesn't have another sad video in it. You all up for a sad video, lads? Let's get a piece of that action. There's only one way to find out. Oh, it's a Mudkip. You can tell this is an old game. I heard you like Mudkips. This is when I was back like browsing 9gag in 2009. I like all Pokemon. Do you like Mudkips? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just skip past. Oh, what? Desktop wallpaper? Yeah. I think I got a widescreen. This is a picture I took in Thailand about 1.5 years ago. Maybe it's finally time to swap, because look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. Let's not bother. I actually don't even want it, so. Good old Reggie is the boy. He is the boy. Oh, guten Nacht. Summer in December. Thanks for stopping by. It depends on the professor. Unfortunately, COVID makes it more difficult to get around what professor wants to do. Very true, although wouldn't most classes be online now? So I wonder if it's more likely. Oh, is Vegan Games off as well? I didn't see, sorry. Lovely of you to stop by. I know it's nearly 1 AM for you, so... Thanks for stopping by and giving me some advice for OBS Studio. I'll try to remember to send you a link to this too. Guys, we've got a wild Snorlax. Oh no, we're not going to do anything though. Oh no. It's a fur guy. Can we start calling people who wear fur furries? It's 2 AM here. You're in the UK too. Yeah, it's what is the time here? Nearly 8. Yeah. But my mind is still on 2 AM. I don't want Pokemon freed. I want to control them. Didn't you finish the last game? This is the second game? Oh well. Well, up until I was defeated by a kid. Okay. Maybe we can play the next game another time. I've decided to expand my ambitions in the most logical way. I've been working on a business plan to use the skins and meat of worn-out Pokemon and clothes to feed Unova. No longer will used up Pokemon go to waste. Interesting. He's got an ethical argument. That's interesting. It's like taking it a bit deeper now. Quite almost like philosophical level. You'll make a beautiful coat, Dingo. I would say he doesn't look like a sick animal, but he does, doesn't he? His ears have been docked. What will Dingo do? Well, actually, let's get Reginald out here. I know Wujito wants to play with him. Marley says, Getsis, the worst man in the world. I hope N is the one to help all the Pokemon in the end. I'm not sure who N is, I'm sorry. So it's the equivalent of using dead humans as food for the starved. Yeah, I guess so, except he actually just wants to find sick people, or sick animals to kill. So I guess he'd be looking for sick and old people and killing them for food. Don't you dare insult my boy Dingo. I would never. I was just pointing out he has a sad past. Ooh, my kettle's boiling. Time to have some more coffee. Oh no, he's in a bear trap. Let's fight with Mega Drain. Oh, it's okay. Super effective. He's a strong boy, that gets this. According to a friend, N is a character that has something to do with animal rights, or at least Pokemon rights. Don't remember. Okay. A person in this game series that can actually talk to Pokemon. Ah, okay. I didn't realise we were getting into the sequel, see, so maybe I would have known that. Ooh, electrocution. Okay, we're going to have to use Educate. Throw some flyers at him. Reginald taught Getsis a lesson. Reginald's defense rose. Why did it rise? Oh, that's Reginald. Okay, that's fine. Reginald is still trapped. Oh, he's going to die. Just know it. Alright, let's use Bullhorn. What's that going to do? Sonic Boom. Electrocution again. Oh, guys, it's not looking good for our boy Reginald. Let's go for a Mega Drain. This is not looking good, guys. I'm a little bit worried for our boy. Okay, well, at least our health has gone up, so actually he might be alright. I think we're towards the end of the game now, and then we'll get that third treasure chest. Ooh, no, we're out of Mega Drains. Gonna have to go for that wrap. Or maybe we need to switch Pokemon. Which Pokemon should I switch to? We've got Pikachu or... the pig. What's his name? I don't know, Gerald or something, isn't it? Vegan Mujita was going on about him before, so let's see what you wrote. Reginald? Nah, this is Reginald. Oh, it was summer in December. Dingo. Yeah, should we get Dingo out here? Piggy. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's use Ember. Okay, this is going to take a little while. So, how is everyone? What's your plans for the week? There's quite a few vegan content creators in here. You're very welcome to take the time in the chat to plug your next video or your channel. How about we do that? If you want me to, plug your channel in the chat, and then we'll go take a look. And we'll advertise it to these 12 people. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, but I've got literally nothing to do for 2 weeks. I have got videos to make, to be fair. Oh no, Dingo fainted. Let's get Pikachu out here then. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Thundershock. Lol, is that shade? What did I do? I'm planning to survive my anemia. Did I throw shade or was it Ibrahim? Oh yeah, you want people to wear and eat Pokemon? That's just disgusting. Plus, Pokemons aren't yours to eat or wear. We exist for our own reasons. Really sick mind you got there, Getsis? Groan. Oh, he doesn't say groan, he just groans. Okay, we got Oshawott. Let's give him a new name, guys. He fainted. He was knocked the F out. Against his will. That's what really happened, guys. Trying to defend himself, really, wasn't he? But, you know, he's a pig, so... I guess it doesn't matter, because he wasn't human, so... Jesus Christus. Okay, give Oshawott a new name. Oh, Jesus Christus. Maybe that is the new name. I thought you were just still reacting. Oh, okay. What should we do then? Because now Marley's coming with Squish. Jesus. Jesus Squishes. There we go. Jesus Squishes. Fellow Pokemon. Is it true that you're helping reach people with a message about kindness to other Pokemon? Count me in. Eating noodles on a live stream's a good idea, right? It's very clean food to eat. We're almost at the global terminal. Can't wait to share our message with everyone in Unova. Yay! UK Vegan Family is here. How's it going, Ad? What are you doing up so late? Adam. About 1 AM in the UK now. Okay, another treasure chest. I'd be careful opening that. Oh, let's open it. A set of trading cards. Oh, that's pretty cool. But imagine trying to take those to a real match. Pretty funky though. Just finished the zombies on Cold War. Oh good, well I'm glad you're taking time to play some games. That's what we're all doing tonight. Oh, these are kind of cool. Oh, Ash Ketchum there. Oh, maybe I have played the other one, because I recognise this. It's so weird, because he really does love his animal, but he also uses him. In the anime, I mean. Okay, let's get back. Where's the game? Oh, cool, trading cards. Wait, these are about us. How is that possible? Don't look a gift Pokemon in the mouth, Dingo. Do you know where that comes from? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth? It was about when somebody gives you a horse as a gift, and then you're looking for faults in that horse by looking at its teeth and things. I didn't realise that. A lot of our sayings are based on what we used to do, like the daily grind. Used to be like you literally would have to grind grains to make flour to make bread. And that's what I just paid $9 grand for. That was my degree to learn that, alright? I love noodles. Who doesn't love a good noodle? Jesus Squishes. You've got a one-track mind, Pikachu, but we're at the global terminal now. Damn it, Dingo, not in your mouth. Ash is here. Ash, your old master, appears. All my Pokemon are nearly dead. What are you doing here? You don't belong here at all. I'm here to recapture you. You belong to me. Why do you hate me so much that you want to imprison me back in a tiny Pokeball for the rest of my life? I don't hate you. I just don't care. Yeah. Fair. A lot of meat eaters have pulled this one out on me. Have I ever shown an inkling of concern about you one way or the other?
I never asked you if you wanted to battle other Pokemon or wanted to leave your Pokeball to stretch your legs. You've always just been a tool to me. The only thing that matters to me is that I make a lot of money in the Pokemon entertainment industry. I don't want you messing with the minds of children. If you really cared about children, you'd want to teach them respect and compassion. It's not their hearts that concern me. It's their parents' wallets. Gotta catch 'em all. Ha! What suckers. Okay, let's get Jesus Squishes out here. Okay, let's have a little fight. Protein shake up. Oh. Okay, it wasn't an attack. Okay. Never mind, that was a waste. Oh, attack and defense went up, though. Cage toss. Ooh, didn't like that. Okay, water gun? Whoa, that was legit, man. Jesus Squishes is, like, honestly the second comings. Bullhook blast. This bullhook, you know, when I was in Thailand originally, we have this water festival called Songkran. And I went to this festival with these elephants. And this is before I was vegan, but I was vegetarian for the animals. So I did believe in myself at that time that it was for the animals, but never mind. But at that time, we were having water fights with these elephants, and it looked to me like it was like a guy and his dog kind of relationship, like having fun together kind of thing. And that's how people sold it to me as well, because I was a bit concerned before we went, because I've got like problems with zoos and stuff, and have for a number of years now. But yeah, once we got there, we were playing with the elephants and stuff, and after a while I saw that the people with the elephants had these to control them, and they were actually like hitting them on the ears, kicking them on the ears and stuff. And I realized that even things that look nice on the surface, you look hard enough, they actually can be quite horrible. So yeah, unfortunately I know what that bullhook is. What sort of Pokemon is this? Seems like an anti-Pokemon game where Ash is evil. It is, weirdly. This is by Peter. Ash, very interesting character, because he's not, on the surface, he's not evil. And he really does love his Pokemon and stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, he is still basically entering them into dogfights. It's like someone who loves dogs, putting their dogs into dogfights, really. Let's get Water Gun out again. Let's finish Ash off. Nice. Pokemon are not yours for entertainment, Ash. We exist for our own reasons. But how else can I make boatloads of cash? What about just using human performers in your entertainment? Or, I don't know, not focus so much on fighting? I guess you're right, that there are lots of other alternatives. I could, you know, he conceded very easily there. I could do anything. I could try to free them all. Ash fainted. You've inspired me to start an organization to help spread the message of compassion. Pokemon ethically treated awesome. They should have redrafted that, come on. Marley says, our family had a trip to Thailand in the past. We rode elephants. Back then, I was too young to understand how painful and horrific this was. I'm ashamed of my past on this. Yeah, I rode a camel. What was that now? 3 years ago? And it's just how it's sold. Like, sold this idea that those camels are happy and stuff, or these elephants are happy. But actually, like, you look at the space they live in. Well, just the fact that people are riding them. Like, what if you were kept, even if it was a large area, what if you were kept in an area for another species to come along and ride you, and then you're forced to walk around in a circle or something? I think everything, when you take it into the human context, that's when you can understand whether it's right or wrong, in my opinion. But, you know, you're ashamed of your past. I'm ashamed of my past, and ashamed that I was vegetarian for 16 years. Didn't make the connection sooner. Ashamed that I ate meat for the first 9 years of my life. But at the end of the day, like, I'm making a difference now. You know, I have changed, and that's what humans, well, yeah, I think that's fair to say. That's what humans do. We just learn and we move on, and that's kind of what we're doing. And especially if you're active, if you're an active vegan, you can end up doing more good for the animals in your lifetime than bad from your past. That's how I try to think about things. So I know I've inspired a couple of people to go vegan so far. I think around 5 people I know for sure. Cumulatively, all those animals versus the amount of animals that I've been responsible for suffering. If you want to work out the numbers, maybe it's getting close, I don't know. It's not the best way to think, but it is a way to help you feel better about your past. It's not the motivation you should do it, you know. But it is a way to find peace within yourself. Does that make sense? I haven't slept in a long time, so all of these big points I'm making might make no sense at all. Do people have the rights to do this? Well, it's a parody technically, so it would come under fair use. But I think it's cutting it close, definitely. I think they would also probably just do it anyway. Ibrahim, I rode a horse, and I think a donkey and a camel once too. How could I have been so blind? Yeah, well, it's just... that is the society we're in, where it is deemed okay for these things to happen. So you shouldn't blame yourself for... like, we were all indoctrinated into this animal-hating world. We didn't know any better. This was what the normal was. We didn't even think of it as hatred. Most people don't see even the animals we eat as victims. They're victimized that much. We don't even see them as victims anymore. So if you're in that, it's not easy to see it. Once you step outside even a little bit, your eyes are open to all of it. It's like drinking cow's milk. People who drink cow's milk, for them, it's just normal. It's just what people do. And as soon as you stop drinking cow's milk, you realize just how weird and disgusting it is. And you can also take it to an ethical level too then. You just need to have that initial step to step outside of your normality, step outside of your comfort zone to be able to understand what's actually going on. I understood a lot about like my culture from living abroad. In my adult years, I've lived abroad for probably half of them, in Asia and Europe, around Europe. And you notice some things that only British people do that are weird. It doesn't have to be like right or wrong stuff. It's like Christmas Day in Britain, we wear like paper hats, like crowns. And I didn't realise that was weird. So it's just about stepping outside your comfort zone in all manners of life. That's how you learn about yourself. You shouldn't feel ashamed because it's very hard to judge yourself when you've seen no other alternative, you know? I hope that makes sense. Ibrahim, yeah, of course. It's just in hindsight. Absolutely. In hindsight, like, I do feel a little bit disgusted. But yeah, you got to have the right mindset, haven't you? Like, you're moving forward, you've made mistakes, you're moving on. Summer in December, I'm proud to see how much I've grown. Absolutely. So these are the feelings we want to foster, isn't it? UK vegan family, night dude, take care. Pokemon has now been ruined for me. I still enjoy playing Pokemon games. All right. Nice of you to drop by, Adam. Okay. I love it. Now let's share a message with the world. Oh, Slowpoke. Oh yeah, this is an old game. Did you hear about the new group that's working to free Pokemon? They're called Team Plasma. And there we go. Congratulations, you've won. You've crushed the train... Oh, should we do Professor Oak again? Congratulations, you've won. You've crushed the trainer's resistance and have succeeded in giving them a higher calling. Now share this message to continue helping others. And remember, there's no place in this world for the mistreatment and exploitation of Pokemon. Cool, did it. Nice. Now we got some... There you go, there's the video there if anybody wants to see it. I wouldn't bother. It was alright. It was alright, the video. It was just a little bit cringy. It started out really, really well. It was really a well done cartoon about what happens to chickens, but then this chicken escapes and goes to Peter where he's free, and that was where it lost it for me. I love this. That was awesome. Thanks, Marley. Okay. Well, shall we do what I said? Oh, look, it's me. Cool. Shall we do what I suggested? If you want me to check out your channel, just leave a little message in the chat. We'll have a look. Or if you have a suggestion about what we should do next, I'll probably stay online for maybe half an hour or something. Oh, there we go. There's vegan gays there we were just talking about. Michelle Labros, she's really good. She did this video. I think it's one of her recent ones. Definitely her most popular video. Oh no, I'm getting mixed up. Although Michelle Labros is also really, really good. She fights for fur, mostly I've seen, and also outside Fearman Slaughterhouse. There you go, look at that. Interview with Regan Russell. If you've seen that, go vegan for Regan. I don't know. I think like in the community, a lot of people know what happened to Regan. She was stood in the road and a truck seemingly purposefully drove right into her and killed her as she was protesting for the animals, which is really, really upsetting. There's a documentary. I think this YouTuber might have put up the documentary. Well, why don't I just search it? I think it was a Now This documentary, actually. Yeah, this one is 15 minutes long. I'm going to leave a tab open. I'm going to put this into the... Well, I'll pop it into the chat. Why not? Pop it into the chat. Definitely watch that. I'll put it into the description of this live video as well. Yeah, okay. Cool. Donut Lump says, as a kid... Hang on. Should we make this a bit more... Okay, let's just do that, because I've cropped it. As a kid, I played the Peter Mario Chick game and didn't understand what message it was trying to convey. I respect Peter for what it is, but their method of activism is, too much on virality. I think you're right. And a lot of this stuff does go viral, to be fair to them. I think, like, what Peter does the best is, well, it provides us with a lot of footage from farms and slaughterhouses. Okay, the fire... Is that a fire alarm? Okay. Well, it stopped. I mean... I don't know. I can't leave this room. Under quarantine, I can't leave this room. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, but Peter, I think, with their viral videos, they get conversations started. So you might see, a good example, human meat. They'll put people on the street, cover them in blood in like a big tray, like you might see animal meat sold in a supermarket. A lot of people say they're crazy, but it starts conversations. A lot of people will go vegan because of that, even indirectly. Yeah, I know I can leave if there's a fire. It didn't last long, so I don't think there's a fire. It's still horrible. They tried to sweep her story under the rug, saying she was to blame. Absolutely. Talking about Regan Russell now. Absolutely. If you look at, like, the Now This video is perfect, actually. It shows exactly where the truck was. It was in the wrong lane. It showed what the driver had to do to reach Regan. And it was all sort of out of line. I don't think the driver meant to kill anyone. I think the driver probably tried to scare her. And miscalculated, I would imagine. I imagine there was some like anger there, obviously, from both sides, but from the truck driver doing this action. Yeah, well, even like driving towards her to scare her is not okay, is it? Because you've got a massive truck there. Watch the video. Honestly, it's horrific what happened, but at the same time, I think she'd be quite proud because now a lot of people know about her story, and it's shown the meat industry in a new light as well. It's exposed the hatred that goes on behind closed doors there. It was really, really sad. I didn't know about about Regan Russell for a while. I saw her name come up a bunch. I just thought, oh, she must be an activist. And then it was a while down the road I heard what happened. It is very sad. Okay. Are you talking about Can Your Pet? I don't know what that's in relation to, I'm afraid. Okay, what should we have a look at then? Maybe we can find just a quick game. Just because I haven't got anything prepared, really. Oh, you know what? Sorry, there we go. Just for those of you who didn't see it, I'll just show you what my next video is going to be. Vegan for the boners. This is all I've got so far is this thumbnail. I'm going to look into the science of how sexual health is affected by animal product intake. Try to interview some people, stuff like that. But if you have any suggestions about what I can do for this video, what I should include, I'd really appreciate that. Other than that, shall we have a look at another game? Which one was it? Super Chick Sisters. We can have a look at that. Let me just fix this. Make that more palatable. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Love it. Okay. I remember playing Can Your Pet and didn't understand it was a PETA animal rights thing. Just thought it was a shocking game. Well, let's see if Can Your Pet is here a minute. I'm sure we can find it. I think hormonal imbalances and disorders and their correlation to intake of certain foods. Probably a good idea for a video. Yeah, I can see that, especially, I think like the most glaring one is cholesterol, the clogging of your arteries. Erectile dysfunction is often the first sign of that you're going to have a heart attack, basically. It's a good sign that you've got a lot of cholesterol inside you. Oh, they've got a lot of games, haven't they? Super Tofu Boy. That's pretty cool. Cooking Mama. Oh, I liked Cooking Mama when I was younger. Plenty of research available to support this. I was mortified as a kid playing that game. We gotta find it then. Oh, it'd be linked here if it's in the fandom, wouldn't it? Can Your Pet is a video game. Peter's Putrid is a video game. If anyone can find a link... Oh, maybe it wasn't Peter. If anyone can find a link... Oh, no, this looks like it. Does this look right? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Just give me confirmation that you think this is correct. Yeah. Okay, we'll have a go. Oh, what should we call our pet? It's got some very sweet music. What would you like to call our pet? Any suggestions? Oh man. Yeah, we'll name it after the country. Okay. No other suggestions, we'll go with Oh Man. Oh, it's a cute game. Oh, his food is going down? Okay, what have we got? Oh, right, we got to dress him up. Oh, I see, we're just... Okay, let's make him like a moody teenager. Where am I from? I'll tell you, but let's see if you can guess first. Now, I'll give you a hint. This isn't really my original accent. I've lost my accent from living abroad and teaching English. But there's still a hint of my accent left there. He's like Edgar Allan Poe or something, right? Yeah, I like this. What's that? Ew. Baby chick with body hair. Okay. So what have we got here? Okay. Shower? Oh. Come on, mate. You gotta have a little clean. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm waiting for a twist because you guys said this is gonna freak me out or something? Ah, the chick won. Oh man won. Marley can name the next character. Oh, where are you? Australia. Ah, no, actually I'm in Thailand right now, but I'm not from Thailand. I'm not Irish. Ah, there we go. Oh, fuck.
Johnny? Yeah? When was the first time you heard a naughty word? First time I heard a naughty
Oh, wow.
word when
I wasn't
the
expecting that. That was creepy.
I heard it from the chickens. Me granny, she went wild. Me granny says, no, Johnny. The chickens head on course.
I don't know why that was so horrible. I've seen so much footage like that. I think because it took me off guard. That was really horrible. Oh my god. Somewhere in December you did tell me. Oh my god. Can your pet? Oh my god. Oh, this is scary. Imagine playing this as a kid. Not Scottish, but you are getting close. Oh. Okay. Marley, what's the next one called? Playing as a kid was terrible. I imagine. I feel freaked out now, and I'm 26. And I edit Slaughterhouse footage, so... Sorry, but this is so funny. Your mum. Okay. We're going with mom. What's Thailand like? People well receptive of veganism. So I've only just arrived. I did live in Thailand for 1 year before. But at that time I was vegetarian. To be vegetarian is pretty simple. To be vegan, I've done some research before arriving, and there's a lot of vegan restaurants, there's a lot of vegan food out there. There are vegan meats on the market. I feel like I got a lot of questions just being vegetarian. So I feel like it's not too common, but at the same time, Buddhism is the leading religion here, and one sector of Buddhism is J, and on a J diet, let's call it, or J belief, I'm not sure which word I should be using, it's totally plant-based. It's a vegan diet basically. It's a plant-based diet with the addition of no garlic and no onions. For whatever reason. I'll be honest, I haven't totally looked into the reason for that. But because of that, it means that food does exist. And also, like, if you like to cook, like, you got no problem at all. Like, vegetables are cheap. Play another game. This is the same thing again, is it? You hate garlic and onions, don't it? That's ridiculous. Oh, it's literally the same thing. Except the cans stack up. Does he interact with this can? Okay. Let's just go random.
You can always get beef and onion leaf plant. Beef and onion leaf plant? What are you talking about? I've never heard of that, Mally. But it is intriguing. Onions leave a taste in my mouth for hours and garlic just doesn't taste pleasant. I see. Well, that's sad. Onions and garlic, I put them in everything. Okay. I want to go on this game one. I want to see what that does. Look up Weird Explorer. Okay. Maybe we can do that together, actually. Ah, where's my mouse gone? My cursor's missing. Okay, let's mute that. Aha, there we go. Okay, let's check out Weird Explorer. Beef, onion, plant. The leaf that tastes like beef. No way, man.
Greetings, everybody. I am here today with another uncommon herb, and this one is a really, really interesting one. Let's just say it has the nickname the beef and onion plant. Yeah, it is a leaf that is supposed to taste like beef. This was sent to me by Wanderlust Nursery, by the way, so if you're interested in growing this, check out the link in the description below. This is one that I would say has to be very, very useful for people who are vegetarian.
He does seem like a vegan because he eats leaves, foliage.
Savory, meaty flavor into something that you're cooking, but it is only a leaf. It is something that is used quite extensively in cooking, and if you don't get the fresh leaves, you can actually get this in some Chinese supermarkets. I went to a Chinese supermarket just the other day, and I saw a chili and tune paste for sale. This is a popular thing.
I can probably find this, you know? If I can find this in Thailand.
Eggs, anywhere where you want to throw.
If I can find this in Thailand, we could definitely do some kind of video. Yuna, what have I done? Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll just leave it in a tab and I'll just find out for next time. Oh, he lives in the Philippines. Yeah, my brother-in-law is from the Philippines, and from what he says, it sounds like it would be really difficult to be vegan over there. Not to say it can't be done, but... Oh, there we go, Thailand. Oh, they grow in Thailand. Cool, we'll definitely have a look at that. Let's have a look what he makes with it. If he does make something. I'm just going to skip through, I'm a bit conscious. If we just watch the whole thing, I'm basically just stealing his video, aren't I?
There, it's got a different taste to it. It's not like super strong.
Let's just make a tea.
But it's definitely
A bit like having a cup of bovril.
I put, I don't know, maybe like 10 leaves in there. Say if you really want to make it taste super beefy, probably put even more than that. I think if I were to use the leaves,
He travels quite often to find
like
fruits.
grind
That's
them up
really
and put it in
cool.
there, it would be like really strong, but because it's just infused,
Hey, Muddy Paws is here.
It's not too strong, but it's definitely there.
Just become a reaction channel.
If I were to get that at a restaurant, I would double check that it was vegetarian, because
If I could just do this, sit here, just chat
it's
crap,
pretty impressive.
and watch videos.
This is useful
blow up,
for vegans and
I would do it.
vegetarians, but
Not
you
gonna
know,
lie.
This is most commonly used in China.
And if we're watching vegan stuff as
use
well,
it
you
for
know,
flavor,
it's
not as a
technically
flavor
activism.
because it tastes kind of like meat. So
Okay, I'll try and get my hands on this, guys, these tune leaves. And eventually, when I can finally move into my apartment, maybe we'll make a cooking video. I've got... I can show you. I've
got a GoPro here, and apparently you can live stream with it. So I was thinking that we could... Hang on. I've just caught a picture of myself. Okay. I was thinking we could live stream cook. And you know you can make those community posts. I can't make them yet. But we could live stream cook. I could have my girlfriend possibly record. And in a community post, I could say, okay, make sure you bring these ingredients and we can cook together and we'll talk about like veganism and stuff. I really enjoy cooking. I'm not really planning on making a cooking channel, but maybe just like the odd video or two. So I think that would be sick if we did that. Just become a reaction channel, lure in some music fans, and then start indoctrinating them with vegan propaganda. That's a good idea. I know Sauce Stash also did a recent video on this. He used it in some recipe development with the toon leaf. Okay, I'll just pop this in another tab as well, just for me to research later. Sauce Stash. Looks like a whole side of YouTube I'm not aware of yet. Toon leaf. This leaf tastes like beef, so I turned it into a burger. Oh no! You know what? We gotta watch it. Screw it! I'm a reaction channel now. No way! Look at that! This leaf tastes like beef. Oh my gosh!
This is the toon leaf. It goes by a bunch of different names. One of them is the beef and onion plant. Now, I've been really excited to try this out ever since I saw Weird Explorer give it a try. I contacted
No, send me the
Wanderlust
YouTubers, that's
Nursery
fine.
to see if they could send me
What have we
some,
got going on
and
there?
Wanderlust incredibly agreed to send
No.
me over what they had. This is currently out of season, so if you want the leaf, you're going to have to buy a seed from Wanderlust and let it grow. But I just wanted to give it a try. I guess you need to kind of
you
cook
can
it
buy
to
the
really
seeds
get, like,
from
the beef
Wanderlust,
flavor.
look.
But from what I understand, you can kind of get that beef flavor just by eating it.
Delivers to the US. A lot of you are American watching this, if you're interested.
Got a
Yeah.
beefy flavor.
It's mild.
What?
Yeah, it has a beefy flavor.
And
Tastes
a
like
leafy flavor. Leafy beefy.
Leafy beefy?
It does.
Oh,
leafy
no
beefy.
way, man.
So these leaves were gathered by Matt over at Wanderlust Nursery.
I'm only skipping through because I just feel like if this was my video, I wouldn't want someone to just play the whole thing. It would be like, if you're interested, go over to check out this channel and watch it yourself. Like, this guy is only getting the view from me personally. Okay, so he's chopping it up.
Point, but it does have a nice fat ratio, so it should pull out some of these
We've got
flavors.
a
So we're
bit
going to
of
throw
fat.
about a quarter cup of coconut oil into a saucepan on a very low, kind of low-medium heat. We don't want to fry the leaves. We just want them to slightly simmer in the oil. Once the oil comes up to heat, has a nice shimmer to it, go ahead and throw the leaves in and give it a constant stir for about 20 to 25 minutes. At that point, you should be able to kind of pull your spatula off, let the oil cool down just a bit, give the oil a taste, and see what kind of flavor you have. I just took that off of the heat. Wow, it does everything kind
See you later, Muddy Paws. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's a ridiculous time for you to be up.
I gave it a little taste just to kind of see, and it still has that like same almost like Burger King style burger taste. It really does taste meaty. It's really shocking. Let's put together a TVP burger, just something really simple. We're not going to throw a ton of ingredients in it. We just need a binder, a base, and a color, and then I'll throw that in as the flavor. So we're only making a small portion of the burger because we don't really have that much toon leaf. So we're gonna do a half of a cup of TVP, 2 tablespoons pea protein powder, about a half of a tablespoon of methyl cellulose. I'm gonna do just a little bit more than half of a tablespoon because a smaller amount, it might not bind together really well. Half teaspoon beetroot powder. So I know this oil won't emulsify that well because of all of the leaf, which we're gonna keep in there. I want those leaves in there. It's gonna add, you know, just more of the flavor to it. But we're just gonna drop this leaves. I have about a little less than a half of a cup of water.
I've been muted. I was eating. I didn't want you to hear me eating. Thank you, Donut Lump. Yeah, I do have Instagram. It's Peace with Reese. Until recently, it was my travel. It was for my travel channel, so it's all just like travel pictures. So I have rebranded, but I haven't uploaded anything yet. As I come out of this quarantine, I'll be in the real world a lot more. So I'll have more photos to upload and stuff, you know. Yeah, go check me out. I appreciate that. And if you follow me on Instagram, if you're vegan, if you have a vegan Instagram, I'll highly likely follow you back. Okay. This guy cooking, he's got a lot of specialist ingredients. But I guess basically he's got TVP, which is very, very cheap. You can order online in a massive bag for like $5. Some kind of binder, which I'm not sure what he's using there. And the leaves themselves that he's sauteed. Ah, thank you. Watch Dominion documentary. I love your name, by the way. I think I've told you that before. See, it just goes to show, like, just a simple little action, just making your name that, you know, can go a long way. Think how many places you've commented, how many times people are going to see Watch Dominion documentary.
Now this has cooled down, but we're just going to drop that oil into the water and then give it a nice little stir. Again, it won't emulsify. We just want to get the water mixed through the leaf as much as possible. The leaf should help it mix up. At this point, we just need
He's
to
more of a
mix our
food
tea
scientist.
leaf, oil and water
That's
mixture
sick.
together with the TVP.
Okay, I'm subscribing to this guy.
It's looking kind of meaty.
Oh yeah.
It does smell.
I think
a
that
little meaty.
beetroot
It does have that meaty
makes it look
smell.
meaty.
So I'm just going to throw a lid on this and let it hydrate up for about the next 20 or 30 minutes.
Donut Lump is watchdominion.com on Discord. Perfect. Yeah. Every little bit of activism helps, honestly, even if you get one person to watch.
Once this is done with 20 minutes, we'll just go ahead and form it into some burger patties. I'm just going to season it with some basic salt and pepper.
Let's just skip forward a little bit. Let's just, oh, look at that.
I mean, look at this thing. Look. Flavors from tune leaf to make a good tasting burger.
Oh, mate, I am making this.
Now, from the amount of tune leaf that I had and the oil that I had, I was able to extract enough flavor to flavor enough oil to make about 2 burgers. I know if I were to do it again, I would double up the amount of tune leaf to really get that.
Oh, mate. That's so cool. Definitely having a go at that. My Insta is Watch Dominion as well. Brilliant. A few people have visited Donut. That's awesome. There you go. Mali, I'd just like to think of general applications for my personal life. What am I capable of recreating? So I don't know, I've been thrown off by your comment. I'd just like to think of general applications. What are we referencing here? Sorry, Mali. I'm not sure. I was talking earlier about this video. I commented on all the meat eaters here. Actually, somebody sent me this video and said, I hate this kind of activism. This is bad. This makes vegans look bad. And I watched the video and I was like, this person is an absolute legend. Like, I got so much respect for her. Oh, for recipes, Mali. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. I think we might be quite similar in that respect. I love to experiment in the kitchen with food. I made that comment on Discord. Ah, okay, I'm with you. This person is a legend. Okay, Paula Dean's seen this person. Let's just watch the video. And while we watch it, just think, like, do you think this is effective activism? Yeah, that's it.
When they were forced into a carbon dioxide gas chamber, where they suffocated to death. They thrashed so hard that their feet came off. They burned from the inside out. Get out now! Just as beautiful as our dogs and cats. They're no different to them. In fact, pigs are more intelligent than dogs. They're the 3rd most intelligent species on this planet. Why are you doing this? Could you shoot him in the head yourself? Could you slit his throat yourself? If you eat animal products, you are an animal abuser. You are an animal abuser if you eat animal products.
Amazing. Think how much guts you need to do this. I mean, I don't know if I would be brave enough to do this. And obviously you have this butcher who is obviously trying to protect her business, right? Which is probably where the anger is coming from. And obviously, what's her name? Vegan Booty. Vegan Booty is trying to protect animals. So obviously there's a very clear conflict of interest there. But just look at the language they're using. Like, Vegan Booty is saying exactly what happens to these animals. She doesn't have to play it up. She says exactly what it is. Obviously, like, how she's dressed is theatrical. I'm not sure if this is a real pig's head. If it were me, I would probably try to source a real pig's head from the back of a slaughterhouse or something for this, just to make it more hard-hitting. So yeah, that's the only theatrics of it. The rest, everything is true. And she has a right to be angry. And then this person is just obviously swearing at her, just trying to get her to leave.
Why are you so triggered? If you were happy and proud of your business, then you wouldn't be angry at me. And if I was speaking up for dogs being abused, you'd be calling me a hero. But there's no difference about people being abused.
This was Vegan Booty's one mistake, having this, I don't even know what this is,
What's wrong with you?
this chain.
What's wrong with you? Don't you have a life? I have every right to freedom of speech. I have every right to speak up for Can I come to your work and do this to you? Yeah.
See, this is the disconnect, isn't it? Because obviously, like, Vegan Booty isn't doing this to pick on this butcher. It just happens to be this butcher's business. She's standing up for animals. Like, I don't know if you saw that video of Sverige going to a vegan restaurant and just eating some, like, raw animal parts. Like, who are you standing up for? You know, it's not like, I hate the way you live. I hate your dietary choices. I hate the way you dress and stuff like that. It's nothing like that. It's like, I hate the fact that others are being persecuted and abused because of your choices. You know what I mean? This isn't like a personal attack. Yeah. Sverige hit a woman in that video. He did. I can't remember. I think like the woman there did push him first, but it's a long time since I watched it. She did push him first, if I remember correctly, but not like ridiculously hard, just like a gentle push away. But then he pushed her back like full force. I don't like that video. It scares me, Marley says. Yeah, okay. Watchdog Dominion says she's a legend for it and I rate her activism, but I personally think there are more effective forms of activism. Absolutely. So I'm a little bit torn. It's easy to say when you are vegan to see this kind of thing and think this person is a hero, you know? But you got to remember, we need to put our minds into a meat eater's mind. How are they going to see it? Because obviously the reason for this is to help people go plant-based and go vegan. So yeah, we need to know about the psychology behind it. But here's the thing. This video has 23,000 views. I was actually shared it from Chinese TikTok. So it's not just here, it's all over the place. There are nearly 2,000 comments. Like, people are talking about this. People are talking about this all over the internet. Even if they're saying that she's ridiculous or a freak or, you know, she has no right to be there or whatever. A lot of conversations are starting because of her. A lot of vegan conversations. Even someone like that vegan teacher, who, like, I find to be cringy as hell. I've seen people in the comments of Dominion saying they're there because of that vegan teacher. So I think it takes, like, all forms of activism. I personally responded, what made me vegan was people absolutely ripping into vegetarians and saying how they're hypocrites and just not even, like, trying to censor it, you know. This is in Vegan Circle Jerk, so it is a place for vegans, and I was just lurking. But just being called out like that is what worked for me. So being called out does work for some people. This will work for some people. Cooking videos and things like that, they help some people, because for some people what's stopping them is they don't know what they can eat. So, you know, it takes all kinds of activism. People respond differently to different things, and the thing I think the most is, if you went vegan, think about what made you vegan. If you do that, you're doing activism that is proven to work because it worked on you. And when non-vegans tell you this kind of activism doesn't work, how can they know? Because they can't even convince themselves. So how can they tell you how to do it better? Oh, a lot of comments going on now. What about B12 is going to be doing some interruptions at Costco in one of his upcoming videos? Tash. Oh, yeah, this person's name is Tash. Tash motivated me. That's awesome. Go check out What About B12. Should we check out What About B12? I hope you're okay with that. I'll show you what he does. I'm an absolute fangirl over What About B12. I've got to be honest. So we'll check him out now. Mali says, I understand this is a powerful moment for her. I guess it just gives me anxiety to watch this. Yeah, I get that. I totally understand that. That is a good response. Other people who are in that mall should have my response. Yeah, absolutely. It's a negative feeling, but it's a needed feeling. Absolutely. A lot of people complain. She has another video. She's naked, but she's painted up as a cow. So, what does she do? I think she might just be holding a sign, but she goes to like a steak restaurant and starts shouting about what goes on. And people are telling her, like, there are kids here. You're scaring the kids. But what she's doing is just telling them where their food comes from. If a child is scared of where their food comes from, doesn't that tell you something? Like, oh, maybe I can show you, actually. I might just... Bear with me one moment. I'll show you I've been working on something. If I just add window capture. And then we go to here. Okay. Yeah, you can see here I've got forcing your views on children. So I've just got like a bunch of videos here of children saying they don't want to eat animals. And a lot of kids don't want to eat animals. I don't know if any of you have the same experience as me, but a lot of children won't eat chicken, they won't eat fish, they won't eat turkey because they know they're animals, but they might eat bacon, they might eat pork, they might eat beef because the names are not the same. They don't quite understand that they're the same thing. They're also an animal. So I think like innately we want to not harm animals. It's just that that's learned out of us. You know what I mean? Spherish hit a woman. Oh yeah, we talked about that. A lot of people will dismiss this as someone with mental health issues, but she's right. Yeah, a lot of people will. I'm not blind to that fact, but at the same time, a lot of people will see the passion. A lot of people respond to emotion. You know, I'm one of those kinds of people. If someone is really emotional, I'm more tuned in, and I'm listening. I want to know why they're so emotional. So I'll work with some people, but not others. Donut says, watch any debate with Sverage. See, he doesn't have any arguments. Yeah, I know. He always seems to like say, oh, this vegan looks so white, so pale. Or like his one of his favorite things to say is like his arms are the width of his wrists and stuff like that. Sverage is like an ill-looking guy. Like, and I wouldn't just bring that up out of the blue, but like the fact is, he's saying that vegans look ill. He is an ill-looking guy. Like his hairline, right? My hair isn't very good right now. But his hairline's like here. You know, he's a really skinny guy. He's really pale. Does that look cool? I don't know if that's my style. Let's try it out. Let me know in the comments. Front or back? Ugh, I can't. It's like a mirror, isn't it? Hang on. Which one makes me look more cool? Gangster. Maybe go for a side one like that. That's pretty sick. Let's stick with that. Paula Dean says, when I was a meat eater, there's no nonsense truth telling us was chipped away at my cognitive dissonance until I went vegan. I think that's what happened with me. Like I went vegetarian. Well, actually I went pescatarian for 2 years when I was 9. I believed, or I think I lied to myself and tried to believe that fish didn't really have feelings or feel pain and stuff. And you know what? Actually, I don't think I've told anyone this, but there was a girl I fancied when I was about 11. She was vegetarian. And I asked her, do you eat fish? And she said no. And I was like, all right, I got to stop eating fish to raise my chances. But then anyway, I was vegetarian for the animals. I didn't really know why milk and eggs were bad. And then as I started getting into like my older teens, like 14, 15, 16, I started to understand why they're problematic. But I was already like set in my ways a little bit. Like I didn't want to stop being vegetarian and go vegan, and I'd still say it was extreme and stuff. I did spend 1 year as a vegan when I was 16, about 10 years ago. What the hell is my point right now? And then I went back to vegetarian because I was a dick. And then just like the past couple of years, it's just been chipping away. Like what I'm doing is wrong, and I'm not happy with what I'm doing. You know, it was my hypocrisy just got too much, and I felt like guilt, you know, which I should. Yeah, people are talking about the topic somewhere in December, exactly. So in a way, it doesn't really matter how you get people talking about that. You just manage to get them talking. I think that vegan teacher is mostly good because you bring so much attention to the cause. Absolutely. I think like people who say, "Oh, this vegan's cringy, so it's going to make me not want to go vegan." I think those people were never going to go vegan anyway. Like, how pathetic do you have to be where one example of someone from a group puts you off joining that group? I went vegan when someone introduced the topic. I lived in a farming town. That's a big change to go vegan from that life. Vegan wasn't even in my dictionary list. I did some research and that's all it took. Absolutely. So for Mali, it sounds like an education thing. And that's like a really logical way to be, actually. That's fantastic. Most people aren't that logical. They'll let their emotions get in the way. But you're able to take the facts and change accordingly. That's amazing. Donut Lump. I had to be socially pressured by an online community to make the switch. Yeah, same as me then. Vegan circle jerk for me. Cool. What about B12 getting a plug? Alright, should we go... There's a lot of comments here. Let's just see what people think about my hat, and then we'll do a plug. You fell for his fake girlfriend's account. Oh, I'm going to have to go back through these later. All my homies wear their hats upside down. Alright, let's just try that then. I mean, I just look like I work in a burger restaurant or something now. If that's what you want, that's what I will do. Okay, let's check out what about B12. I'm very excited. Let's get this back on. Oh, I look gangster. I look like the Pope, actually. I could be the next Pope. Okay, what about B12? Would you like to recommend one of your videos? Which one do you think is the best for a newcomer? I'll look for one in the meantime. What's up, fellow kids? Extreme vegans won't forgive me for eating a Dorito. And Doritos vegan? Is it just the cheese one isn't vegan? I don't remember the last time I had Doritos. I used to love the cool original ones, though. I know it's different in America and the UK, though. Put the hat down! The only thing is, right, I'm a bit embarrassed about how my hair looks, which is why I put it on in the first place. I'm not a big hat wearer, see. Well, let's fix that. See, I look like a little kid now. I need a haircut. We'll deal with it. You kind of look like the Vegan Pope. Oh, that's a cool YouTube channel name. If anyone is looking to build a channel. Cool isn't has milk. The only Dorito that isn't vegan is nacho cheese. Yeah, I thought so. Your hair is nice. Ah, very sweet. Okay, we haven't got anything from What About B12, so I'm just going to choose one for him. What did I like? You can see I haven't made it through all of them yet. Actually, I've watched more than it shows here. There was one. I'm trying to think what the first one I watched was, because I just thought it was so good. Oh, there he is. Is it Vego or Vigo? Vego, probably, right?
Hey, would you like some free chocolate?
Yeah, this is the one.
Hey, no cows were killed for it. Hey, he said sick. That means good.
I think everyone loves this intro. You've probably never had a bad comment about this intro.
Alright, hey guys. So since the season is among us, we're going to be handing out Vego chocolate bars to random strangers to see if they can deter away from buying actual milk chocolate for Christmas presents and little gifts. Okay. Hey, just wondering, you interested in free chocolate? Yeah, this is actually to promote veganism, actually.
Oh, nice.
So this is a vegan chocolate bar. We're actually going out to promote the fact that you don't need to, utilize these animals anymore to get a very delicious product.
The dairy and stuff like
Yeah, are you aware of the dairy industry?
a little bit, yeah.
Such a good way to start a conversation.
Yeah.
It's not very good for the environment and the planet as well.
Yeah, and the environment is one thing for sure. It's a massive topic that you can get into, but the main concern that we're looking for is the fact of what happens to the cows in the dairy industry and their babies.
Right.
So, are you aware what happens to the males in the industry?
Well, are they just pretty much like breeding and then beef, or?
They're actually considered a waste product.
Oh, really? Okay.
So,
I didn't know that.
so they can be utilized
Yeah.
for veal. So,
Okay.
so they're utilized for veal, but a lot of the time they're just killed off
Those are calves? Yeah.
because they don't produce anything. They're kind of useless to the industry, along with the egg industry as well. The males are actually macerated in a blender. So that's why we come out and we promote, veganism, and just want to hand out something to show that you don't need all these chocolates to celebrate Christmas. You can give them out in your
Interesting. Yeah. Where would I find these?
you would find them at the market has them. There's London Drugs is actually sold out, but they'll have them in. I pay attention all over because this is what we go out and do this, right? So just trying to bring awareness to obviously people think.
I'm equally surprised when people stop and when people don't stop. Because it is a stranger trying to give you candy,
5 to 6 years,
but
each year a 9-month.
it is free candy.
Yeah, I've actually got off dairy.
And it's such a good way in.
Yeah, the alternatives.
And I feel better.
Good. That's really awesome to hear.
Yeah, I've been doing that for
Yeah, race level, we are in the COVID times, to be fair.
my father grew up in a kind of a dairy area, so I kind of was indoctrinated with meat and dairy,
Of course, yeah, we all. Yeah.
But it's just and so I guess that generation I grew
You do
up in
seem to
as well,
get some
and also,
very good people to
now
talk to.
I just find that I can't handle
Are there any conversations that you don't put in the videos?
You're like, oh, I love all these products, but then eventually it gets to the point where you just, yeah,
it's just like you don't feel as
you feel slow almost.
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
way.
Yeah, that's what I found, and then so I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
It's a lot cleaner.
That's good. And we live in a time right now where if it's just taste
Yeah.
of these animals and their products, then we have alternatives. You know what I mean? Which is really beautiful.
Yeah, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
We can learn from Donut Lump.
Sure.
Exactly.
So that's good to know. I never really thought about it in this format, but
I know not many people do, right? So that's why we kind of come out and burst bubbles and go, hey, this is the products that we're trying to get out into the world. So all these industries, like you go get a McFlurry at McDonald's, it's going to be a vegan McFlurry. You know what I mean? No animals need to be harmed for these products anymore. It's just supply and demand now, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
Is affecting the supply and demand to get these products out there and all that.
yeah, like I know,
Yeah, I think your approach here, you got a lot more kind comments, nice comments. I can't remember which one, it might be your latest one. You had some quite rude people in it, actually. But it was nice that you included it.
Probably a massive amount, even though it's just like two thing. Like I'll have two milk and 2 sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It adds up to a very, very large amount. So
Yeah, so I don't know if there's alternatives for that. I guess there is. Like obviously, like the various different other milk alternatives.
Yeah.
Like you can use and I guess maybe they are offering that at some of the the like McDonald's and Starbucks and those kind of places.
yeah, it will be very, very, very soon. They'll be implementing all of these.
I guess they have soy milk and various different.
Yeah, I don't know about McDonald's. I think they're going to be the last to do it, or if they do have soy milk. I haven't gone in there for a very long time.
Yeah, it's not the place
So-
to go unless I go there for coffee, but
Yeah, same. I'll go through the drive-through and whatnot, but I've never actually looked at their menu to.
yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
I guess they're being dragged into alternatives.
Well, it's a market that is about to explode, right? So that's why A&W and all these other.
A&W sort of like they're on
Yeah.
that.
Exactly.
Which I guess is a good thing, you know, like, and then the others will just have to follow suit, you know, as the market.
Well, here, actually, here, take another one for like a gift for like a friend or family.
Because I have a girlfriend and
Hey, there you go.
close to vegan, so I really appreciate that.
Awesome, hey, no problem.
And yeah, we'll.
Get them shipped out from Toronto, so.
Oh, okay, they coming out from Toronto.
Yeah.
That's cool. And yeah, so find them look for them in stores like London Drugs
And like I said, we like to keep people conscious about it, and hopefully when you make your purchases, you think about what it's actually what's actually happening. Like, we like to talk about environment, but really it comes down to the animals when you're.
It's uncomfortable to think about, so people just kind of.
They just brush it off. It's called cognitive dissonance. They just kind of.
Yeah, if it's uncomfortable, then you just work around it.
It's been constantly, no matter what.
Well, I'm glad that you're leading this and promoting this, and thanks very much for.
Hey, no problem. Take care.
Yeah, I'm glad I ran into you.
Yeah, for sure. You take care.
Okay, we'll leave that one there then, so that the rest of you can go over and enjoy the rest of that video. We watched the first half of it. What About B12 has 97 subscribers, guys. So here's your job, right? Oh, 98. Here's our job right now. Let's get him to 100 subscribers live on this stream. Okay? If you haven't subscribed already, go there right now. What About B12? I'm going to put a link in the chat, make it even easier for you guys. Let's get him his 100 right now. Hey, watch Dominion documentary was the 98th. He's done his part. He's done his part. Okay. Come on, guys. We just need 2 more. 99. Yes, we're so close, guys. Who hasn't subscribed yet? We just need 1 more. You can do it. Who's going to be the 100th subscriber? Paula Dean was already subscribed. Come on, who's going to be number 100? 100 subscribers! Congratulations, What About B12? Ah, amazing, guys. What a team. What a good community this is. That's amazing. Do check out his videos. What About B12 has some... 101! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What About B12 has some amazing videos, man. I really love this one as well. He talks to a couple of teenagers who are going fishing. So it was just so... I thought it was quite brave, actually, to get these 2 people involved. But actually, these vegans? These teenagers were really receptive and open. Reese, you are awesome, man. Thanks a ton, guys. He deserves it. You deserve it, man, honestly. Now I'll unsubscribe with my 2 accounts. Oh yeah, you need to do a 100 subscriber special now. Maybe the next stream will be yours. You know what, mate? Technically, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. But I always feel like you don't want inactive subscribers. You know what I mean? Anyway, What About B12? What are you going to do for your 100 subscriber special? If you ever go to Veg Expo, hit me up. I'm volunteering this summer. I'd never heard of Veg Expo before. Is anybody going to Vegan Camp Out, though? I will be there. Looking for my fellow vegans there. Hopefully see some of you guys. Just look at the lineup here. If you guys have a request for a video, I'll do it. I'll talk to anyone, really. I'm getting very fearless. That's awesome. That's just what we like to see, man. If you're going to Vegan Camp Out, we've got Russell Brand. I guess he must be like a new vegan, because I didn't know he was vegan before this, but obviously he's very well known, and he's very outspoken about what he believes. We got Bosch, we got Chris Packham, got Joey Carbstrong, who is actually, his videos are what inspired me to get into activism rather than just veganism. Fiona Oakes, Patrick Babouman. I think he was briefly the strongest person in the world. And I think he might be the strongest person in Germany at the moment. Simnut Nutrition, Heather Mills, Genesis Butler, Cosmic Skeptic. Fairly newly, he was all about atheism and philosophy and stuff, and now he gives a lot of time to veganism. What we got here? I'm 17, don't think I can make it. Oh, well, that's a shame. Well, I mean, they do like children's tickets and stuff. Is it just, you mean like traveling? You deserve the world, man. Hang on, I've got a phone call. Hello, Sawadika. Oh, sure. Shall I send it online? Okay. Okay, bye-bye. I gotta do a temperature check. I've just been eating spicy food as well. Put it on speaker. I am in Thailand, yeah. Oh, speaking of, somebody asked me like where I'm from, and I didn't answer. I'm from Wales. Okay. I have to keep this in my mouth for like 5 minutes. So why don't we find something that we can put on there? Is there anyone here who would like their channel plugged? Maybe we can check your stuff out. I was just looking at that and I thought, that looks disgusting. And then actually, oh, it's vegan. All right, it's delicious then. Ooh, JM, I can't read Thai. I can speak a little bit. I can't read it, unfortunately. If I don't pass, I go to hospital. Okay, I'm not going to speak for a while. I have to keep my mouth closed. But if you want your channel plugged, the same way we did with What About B12, just let me know in there. Otherwise, I'll just find another video for us to watch. So you can actually put this in your mouth or in your bum. I prefer the mouth. Okay, 36.2. I think that's good.
Hello, we're UK Vegan Family.
These guys are awesome. They're very good at getting the community together.
That means January.
I'll talk about them more now. I just need to send my results over. 36.2, I said, didn't I?
Range of products
In Worcester.
in Worcester. So we're going to do a little walk through the shop and we're going to go check out all this good stuff.
I panic every time, you know. Oh, what if I'm secretly sick and I didn't realize? Despite the fact that I've like had fevers before, and you know if you have a fever. So these kinds of videos are also really good because it just shows us how easy it is to go to a supermarket and be vegan. And the thing is, it's quite good if you're from an area you don't see represented very much. So for What About B12, for example, you're from Vancouver area, like you say. I've never really seen this kind of video from there. Maybe they exist, I'm not sure. But there's a niche there. What's stopping a lot of people from going vegan is they're not sure what they can eat. So I'm just going to skip through a little bit like usual. I think if you're in the UK, you already know that Aldi and Lidl are legit good places to go. So I just don't want to give everything, otherwise there's no point in watching it for yourself, is there? So yeah, UK Vegan Family, they're like a vegan vlog channel, but actually a lot of their content isn't involving the kids and stuff, it's more them. And you can see here that they get involved with other YouTubers in the community, like Grumpy Vegan Grandad. He's quite big. Actually, I was watching a show on BBC 3, Veganville, which is free online. BBC iPlayer, use a VPN if you're not in the UK. And it was Joey Carbstrong mentioned it, so I watched it. And I was so surprised to see Grumpy Vegan Grandad in there. And then we got Vegan Mooncat. We got like, who else do you talk to? Like Vegan Gaze. We got Vegan Pixie Warrior. They get involved with everyone and they talk about just about everything. I think it's fair to say that I'm quite friendly with them. Yeah, so there's another one you could subscribe to. Just going to check some of these questions. If I can just... If I just make that a bit better. So, who was it? Was it JM asked, how do you find the prevalence of fish sauce in Thailand? It's a little bit scary, to be honest with you, because my Thai's decent enough to say, like, I don't eat animals, I don't eat milk, I don't eat eggs. I can say that. What I can't say is, like, does this have fish sauce in it? And, like, a lot of people who don't quite understand might think, okay, yeah, it's a tofu, which is vegan, but they might not think like, yeah, but I cooked it in fish sauce. Maybe they don't count it. You know what I mean? But because you have this religious aspect with Jainism, you know, Jai Buddhists, I feel like I don't have to be too worried. I know it is everywhere, so I do keep my eyes open for it, but I do believe them a lot of the time if they say it's not in there. I'm in Bangkok. Right now I'm near Victory Monument, if you know it, and where I'm moving, where am I going? It's on Sukhumvit Road, but the road is massive. It's like the whole width of Bangkok. Yeah, close towards sort of W District area. Quite a few foreigners there. I don't like to live where all the foreigners live, to be honest with you. Generally speaking, but I'm a little bit outside that. But because there's a lot of foreigners there, there's a lot of foreign ideas like veganism. You know, vegans are not so common in Thailand, to be honest. If anyone has questions for me, that'd be great. Donut Lump says, for the past 2 weeks, I've been eating more than 1 teaspoon of cinnamon per day. Only yesterday I realised that's over the safe limit. What made you want to do that, Donut Lump? Is it like way over? If you're just a little bit over, I'd say just, you know, drink a lot of water to wash yourself out. But if you're way over, maybe it is worth getting checked. I did not even know you could have you could overdose on cinnamon. Oh, great little conversation here between What About B12 and Marley, talking about volunteering for festivals. That's good. Most non-vegans already eat and use more vegan foods and ingredients than non-vegans. So changes. Absolutely, absolutely. The strangest question I ever get asked is like, what do vegans eat? And it's like, okay, what do you eat? Okay, so what's in that meal that I can't eat? Oh, it's the chicken. Okay, is there vegan chicken? Yes. Okay, so I eat the same food as you. I'm not as standoffish as that, obviously, but it's so simple. Like, there's going healthy, plant-based, and then there's just like swapping your meals out for exactly the same meal, but plant-based. That's where everyone should start, in my opinion. Just have the same stuff you're used to. Just buy the vegan meats, the vegan cheeses, the vegan butters. And then when you want to get healthy, you can play with your tofu and beans later. Food has gone cold. Yeah, because I had it for like literally 3 hours now. How long have I been streaming now? We've got to be going on 3 hours, right? Oh, 2.5 hours. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. In the US, Kroger and Publix have vegan sections. It's funny Walmart is lame there, because we've got Asda, which until recently was part of the Walmart family. And Asda has vegan aisles. But you know what? I was really excited, and it's really cool if you are a vegan shopping for yourself. But I was also thinking, okay, but now these are kept separate from the real meats, the real cheeses. So how are people going to see them? How are they going to become exposed to them? Beyond Meat, I remember they were fighting to get their plant-based burgers in the same section as beef burgers, just so people are more likely to choose it over beef. Chat is a mess. That's all right, mate. Bangkok is great for vegans. Yeah, that's the main road. Yeah. Sukhumvit. It's massive, I know. The place I'm going is called the Line 101. That's where my apartment is. It's quite a new building. I know it's like a 10-minute walk from the BTS, but I can't even remember which BTS it is, if I'm being perfectly honest. You should do a day of vegan eating in Bangkok. I do plan to do this. I plan to go around a bunch of vegan restaurants around Bangkok and just supercut them all into one video. And similarly with like supermarket shopping and convenience store shopping like 7-Eleven and stuff. So I do plan to do that. But good suggestion too. What does your GF think about veganism? She's like... She isn't 100% vegan like me. She's like, I would say like 99%. She doesn't have animal products in the house. Her job, she's like self-employed, and she sort of facilitates Chinese people coming to Thailand for IVF treatment. Part of her job is taking customers out to eat and stuff like that. And according to her, it's quite difficult to be vegan in those scenarios. So she goes vegetarian in those scenarios. Now, she's very, very new to this, and she was eating meat even a year ago, you know. Whereas for me, like, meat's been off my menu for like 27? I don't know, like 20 odd years. 17 years. Meat's been off the menu for 17 years. But I think once she's like living with me, because she's ethically there, you know, she just hasn't quite put 100% of her actions in place yet. I think once she's living with me, she'll see like what I do, and she'll learn a few tricks. And also, like, it was only recently that she learned about what happens in the milk industry, you know. So it's like a lack of information in some circumstances. It's a difficult one, isn't it? If your partner isn't vegan, especially if like your partner eats meat, like I can't imagine being in a relationship like that. That sounds really difficult. Yeah, I can see like it causing problems in relationships. It depends on the people in the relationship. What else we got here? I would totally watch a vid of you going nuts on Bangkok vegan food. Cool. Stay tuned then. When you finally have permission from mummy and daddy to leave the room, make sure to go out and tell everyone that American vegans are the best vegans. Well, considering like I'm British, I probably won't do that. Americans, in my experience, at least here, are loud enough to speak for themselves. I'm going to show you. Hang on, I got a message from the nurse. She says thank you. Okay, I'm not dying. What else we got? To be honest, I don't eat that many meat cheese alternatives, if any. Yeah, I'm a whole food guy most of the time. I have a treat every now and again. But when I advocate for people to go plant-based, I just point him towards the alternatives. You've been streaming for a while. I left and watched another 3 things, then ate, then did some other things, and came back. Yeah, mate, I got like nothing to do. Like, I'm just sat in this room for 2 weeks, literally. I can't even go on the balcony. So this is like the highlight of my day, maybe of my week, you know. Mysterious Dragons channel. That's a really cool channel name. Hello, nice to see you. Donut says, I'm already whole food plant-based, but honestly tempted to fall back a little bit, unless I can figure out how to cook good whole food meals. I think like you could consider what you want to make. Like maybe it's a mac and cheese, maybe it's like a cheeseburger or whatever it is. Find the recipe to do it from scratch. And then you're still whole food plant-based, aren't you? Because you haven't got all these additives and stuff. If you've got the time, that is, obviously. Race Lever, vegan donuts about my whole food vegan diet. Yeah, I see. Well, I just learned recently, like supermarkets that do their own donuts, they're quite often vegan. And I just found out just as I was leaving the country. And I used to love them. Paula Dean, I was like that at one point. Mali, UK vegans have the most options. Yeah, I've heard it is the best country for alternatives. And I totally believe it. Like, you've got no excuse to eat animals or animal products in the UK. Race Lever wants to get a whole punch so they can include any vegan food as part of their whole food diet. Canada is rough for options. That surprises me, you know. Countries where I see them quite like left-leaning or liberal or progressive and sort of first world and got a bit of money behind them, I see them as more forward-thinking in terms of like veganism and animal rights and stuff. So I'm really surprised. I think how like similar the UK and Canada are in a lot of like their ethics and culture and stuff. I am surprised. Oh, Marley saw Mysterious Dragons on Vegan Gaze or Michelle Lowe's. I was on Michelle Lowe's live stream earlier, and then I caught up with Vegan Gaze and Vegan Mooncat's collabs. I've got a bit of a tiff going with Vegan Gaze at the moment. It's all in good fun, but we do like to rip into each other. Portland, Oregon has a ton of vegan restaurants. That doesn't surprise me at all. If I had to like name, let's say a hipster town, if I had to name a hipster town in the world, it'd be Portland, Oregon. I don't know why, it's just got that reputation. I never heard anything about the place before. This food is really cold. Race Lever asks, what age am I? Have a quick guess, and then I'll try to remember to actually answer you. A lot of people say I look younger than I actually am, so there's your hint. How long ago did you go vegan? Only about a year, to be honest. It was it January? I want to say January last year. I remember when I first started the year, I was getting into like fitness and stuff. So I like totally lowered down my animal products, and then I started like looking at vegan content online and stuff, and then I just couldn't live with the hypocrisy anymore, having it pointed out to me over and over and over again. And I never argued, because I've always been on the side of vegans, even when I wasn't practicing veganism. But just like being called out for being a hypocrite or, you know, not doing enough, which it wasn't, really helped me. Yeah, but about a year ago, yeah. The demand of staying on a vegan diet becomes insignificant when compared to staying soil, alt, sugar-free. Salt, oil, sugar-free. Onion skin. Yeah, that's like your next level plant-based for health, isn't it? If you want to go through animal rights into the healthiest you can possibly be, go for your alternatives, then go whole food plant-based, and then cut out your salt, sugar, oil. which I don't know. I could see myself living without sugar very easily. But oil? I don't know how you cook without oil. Maybe you need like super duper pans, super duper non-stick. Oh, who's bringing up vegan nooch now, Marley? You know how I feel about nooch. I live in London and all the Indian shops are enough for me to go vegan. Well, yeah. But also, just get rid of the hat, man. But also, weirdly, India itself is very high population of vegetarians, but being vegan is apparently particularly difficult in India because there's a lot of ghee and milk and stuff. What really surprises me is when I go to Indian restaurants and they don't have even a vegetarian option. I've been to some where they've specially made one because all their curries have meat in them. Like, you go to India and that is like, I don't know, like less than 10% probably have meat in them. You're 26? Yeah, I am 26. Who the hell said 39, race lever? You're about to get cancelled, mate. I'm about to remove you from the chat, mate. Yeah, 26. 27 in 3 months. Yeah. After being able to do that, I strongly believe the excuses to not go vegan are weak. Oh, after doing the no SOS, salt, sugar, oil. Yeah, it is weak. B12, hello neighbour. I want to go to... Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm butting in. Once Just Egg launches in Canadian supermarkets, this country is going to get wrecked. I'm upset that it doesn't ship from the US. It's the same in the UK. We don't have Just Egg. Although we just got a new product called Cracked, which unfortunately I wasn't able to try. I'm quite keen to try the chickpea flour recipe for eggs. I don't know how similar that will be, but I am excited to try it. I've calculated your vegan deterioration and divided it by the number of noodles you ate today and come up with my guess. That's fair. Okay. Mid-20s gang. Yeah, boy. Okay, when I started, I thought, how the hell could I possibly eat less than 25 grams of added sugar a day? Is there really that much? Maybe if drinking pop and stuff, I don't know. The only source of salt, oil and sugar in my diet is whole wheat bread. Do you allow yourself that much, or are you aiming to get rid of that even? Mali is 22, 23 in 2 months. Roughly. What, Paula Dean? When's your birthday, Paula Dean? Mine is the 20th of April. If we have the same birthday, Mali can buy us a special cake. This is freezing cold now. Also, I was going to make my coffee ages ago. Let me show you. This is my kettle right now. Hopefully I'll be getting some soy milk today, but at the moment I'm taking it black. 28th? Paula Dean. I'm 8 days older than you. 8 days wiser. And, oh yes, I am... It depends who you ask. I'm either Taurus or Aries. And apparently it's either 20 or 21st where Taurus starts, depending who you ask. What about B12? April 28th? Oh, what? Paula Dean? And what about B12? You gotta have like a joint birthday party or something. If you want to do it on like the 24th or something, I'll join in. We'll just have like a big vegan online birthday party. I don't know what it would entail, but maybe we could come up with like some games and stuff. That would be sick, actually. Vegan Taurus gang. Mine is March 15th. Sad no Pisces in the chat. I'm half Pisces. You can be my friend. Not to be... Oh wow, this is a big word for me. Orthorexic. It's just a goal I set for myself. I don't stress over it. That's good. Just having like a little aim, a little bit of motivation. I guess like it gives you a bit of like... just like an added aspect of fun to your life, maybe having that extra little challenge. Life is more interesting with some sort of challenge. Oh, there you go. You literally said it yourself. Do you know your Chinese zodiac sign? Year of the dog, I believe. If that's the same thing as Chinese zodiac sign. Let's do a birthday stream for you. We can make vegan cakes with each other on Zoom. Oh, that would be sick. Birthday live stream. We could also play vegan bingo with protein no and lions. I love these ideas. We could do like a little challenge video as well, you know. Could do like, okay, you've got 1 minute on chat roulette or Omegle. Oh no, because you might get some disturbing content on YouTube then. But I was thinking like, see how many you can mark off your bingo card in 1 minute. Taurus tiger. Oh. Taurus doggy. You mess with me, you get the horns and the claws. Wow. Somewhere in December is up for watching it. Yeah, I'm legit up for doing that. How old are you? What about B12? Or how old will you be? Will it be like a big round number? Or is it like just some random stupid number like 27? So we got birthday bingo. Birthday cakes we can make for each other. Ooh. No, you know what we should do? Like what I was saying before. We like do the live stream thing where we all make cakes at the same time and see who can make the best cake. But while they're in the oven, that's when we can play our games. And obviously we can get other people involved. StreamYard is a good one. For having a bunch of people streaming together at the same time. I have a Zoom University account. If I set it up, I can prolong the call for over 40 minutes. Perfect, Marley. 30th last year. Oh, you're a very old man. Okay. Okay, it should be 31 though. That's cool. I'm also a pop unlocker in the dance zodiac. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, Race. I haven't got a clue. I just want to check on what about B12's channel now. See if he got up to 102. He did. Got to 102. Had my 30th last year. I'm a bit... Oh, I already read that. Excellent. Okay, guys. I don't know what we can chat about, to be honest. I haven't got any ideas. So it's up to you. Do you want to see me like play another game or look at another YouTube channel or just have a chat, or you can tell me to F off? That's also fine. Whatever you want to do. You can ask me questions about veganism. You can ask me questions about anything. Did you know Jamie and Akala? I don't know Akala, but I've heard of Jamie. That's cool. Let me Google him, because I definitely know the name JME. JME MC. Alright, I recognize his face. What's he done? Oh, let's not get copyright stricken. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't listen to a lot of music like this, but I don't know why I don't, because I do enjoy it. Who else are we looking at? Jamie and Akala. This one?
I know you're gonna mix the education to make you proud, but some people couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just lie down to the KKK and other hate groups, burn those towns to the ground.
I do like this kind of rap, like this accent as well. It's like London, I think. London rap is pretty cool. I don't know. I like a lot of movies and TV shows where they have real British accents, you know. Like, I find it hard to get into stuff like Harry Potter these days, just because like the accent is so fake. Mally is starving right now. Do you want to finish my noodles? Let's chat about how much better American vegans are. Nah. Okay, Marley's off. I'm going to go play Genshin Impact now and eat dinner. No worries. Thanks for sticking around for so long, Marley. It's been lovely to have you. Have fun with your weeb game. Yeah, more the peaky fucking blinders. Yeah, Harry Potter is more British than I'll ever be. Very true. I'm not even English, like. My accent is more like, oh, hello. Today we're going to be talking about veganism. That's a lot closer to, like, what my family sound like. But it's got some added benefits, you know. There's only 3 million people in my country. So I'm not 1 in a million, but I'm 1 in 3 million. I can speak a language, or some of a language, that most people can't. Dwi'n eisiau siarad Gymraeg, ond dwi ddim yn gallu. And I can say the really long place name. Llanfairpwll Gwyngo... Usually I can say it, I'm really tired. Llanfairpwll Gwyngo Gogero... Llanfairpwll Gwyngo Gogero Cwndrobol Llantysilio Gogogoch. There it is. Wingardium Leviosa. Actually, it's Leviosa. You don't want to talk about how American vegans are better because you know there's no argument against it. You know what, mate? I think it's like there's no need for the separation, you know? We're all in it together. We're all here helping each other. We're all dropping our noodles. Can't we all just be friends? Can't we all get along? Leviosa. Guys, I'm on like my last spoonful now of noodles. It's only been 2 hours eating these. Just get it all into one spoon. Enjoyable. I did enjoy that. The only problem is we're wasting a lot of plastic. But, you know, the reason is quite obvious. In these COVID times, we can't really be sending stuff to be washed, which might have COVID all over them. What is that? I think it's garlic. Bit of garlic clove, that was. Who was it in the chat who was against garlic? You're going to hate that. Alright then, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. If you've tuned in since, make sure you head over to What About B12's channel. Give him a little subscribe. We got him to 102 subscribers today, which was pretty effing sick. Which means good. Which I learned. No, I knew anyway. Cool. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to be very, very bored the next 2 weeks. So after I've gotten some sleep and I get rid of these baggy eye bags, I'll probably be back. Alright. So, I don't know. So, I'm getting emotional. I'll see you later. Look out for my next video to see whether veganism can give you big bonus. Alright.